Tell me what you
Leave me
fear.
alone.
Tell me what you feel.
I was just trying to end the
Water
ambiance. Now I'm not gonna do it.
You're being bullied.
This is not bullying me.
No, I don't think I will.
All right.
Okay. Is Archon not playing any music for anybody else?
I don't hear anything from Archon.
It might be muted for me.
Eh.
Maybe, I'm not sure if any music's loaded, so...
Oh, no.
That's true.
I haven't put anything in
okay.
yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just put in void for now until anything else pops up. Yield classic void. Loop true. And play. Good old void. Yeah. There we go.
Hey.
All right. Let me make sure I got all my stuff ready. Meeting notes. There we go. All right. So, let's do a little recap. And correct me where I miss things, because I know I will. Brain empty. You guys I just finished fighting Loki. You, after some interesting dispute, got off the top. That is super loud. Yeah, true. Finished the first arc of the story. You guys got off the top of the castle, or I guess Ice Kingdom. Yeah, it's a castle. Yeah. With the help of the Winter Guard. I'm pretty sure it's the Frost Guard, and I'm fucking it up again.
It's
Frost
Frostguard,
Guard, yep.
but they're called Winter Guard. All of them have Winter Guard on their name tags.
I gotta go.
Frostguard.
I'll fix it. Fuck. Got down with the help of them. Got essentially the refugees of the Ice Kingdom, which is basically all the lycanthropes that were sort of being forced to work from. Traveled to the Winter Guard. Fuck, the Frost Guard's camp. Both A, waited out the blizzard, and B, ended it by sort of sealing the crazy what do you call it, ice ley line, and calming it down, and then proceeded to, I believe, teleport back after saying some goodbyes, and having a little chat with essentially the Pope.
Yeah. Yep.
Funny line. Got to the main camp, and then entered off time, split your ways. 2 of you are going over to Gara, and then to the dragon cult between the mountain, and then 3 of you are going down to meet Tibbs, and also go to the Corn Front facility. And I believe we had just gotten there. I think it's like midday. You guys got there really fast because 2 of you took an airship. The rest of you went by car. Actually, it wasn't even.
It took a day to get there.
It took a day. I think it was less than a day. Oh no, actually, I think it was exactly 1 day, and then I think it took. Oh god, we did all the calculations last time, and I think it was like a little less than a day to get to the tree. So
yeah, I think it was like 12 hours or something like that from where they were.
I think it was 14. There we go.
Right.
I remember. Yeah, so they got there first. So we'll get right back into it. Let's see. It is the 25th for when everyone will be arriving. Which of the groups wants to go first?
I would say them, purely because they got there first.
Hmm.
Ours probably won't result in any type of combat area.
True.
Famous last words.
Yeah, Tibbs is gonna beat the shit out of all of you when he sees
I
Mithra.
was about to make that joke.
Yeah.
He
Hey,
gets
you guys
mad.
fought? You two? What, you two or you three?
3. Well, all 3 of you are there.
Actually, I don't think either of us are really involved, but I guess you fought him and...
No,
Did-
they haven't
Oh no,
fought
they haven't fought Tibbs.
Hold on, what are we talking about?
We were just saying when you get there, oh haha, no combat. JK, Tibbs is gonna beat the shit out of all of you.
Yes.
Wait, I totally misread the context.
Yeah.
No, it's okay.
You're good. You're good. Oops, wrong button.
Oh.
Shh. Let's see. So yeah, you guys with, if I remember you, yeah, fucking Mithra was driving, Dolkin and Vale were shoveling coal, and asking, "Are we there yet?" And then
Here was
yeah, it was him. And then you guys arrive to the World Tree. Park on the outskirts. I guess I might as well bring you to the map. Even though we're gonna be a little quick, just so we can get everyone back together. It should be right here, I think. Yeah, here we go. Let me just make sure there's no extra fucking tokens on this map. That'll make Cyber cry. Tears. Alright. Weep. Alright. A couple of the Fae will give you all a wave as you enter. A couple more noticeable ones to you, Vale, since you do come from this town.
I guess we'll
Dalkin.
go right on in.
I believe Dalkin was the one who wanted to meet Tiberius.
Yeah, I heard about this guy named Tiberius. I wanted to ask him some questions.
Man, he sounds so different on the microphone.
I know.
It's great.
Sorry.
No, it's
It's
great.
crisp.
No, it's good. No, you sound good.
Yeah.
It's crispy. I like it.
It's
Crispy, not crispy as in crunchy.
Is it daytime or nighttime right now?
It's day. It's just the World Tree is like shadow, kind of darkens this area.
Lead the
Good
group
enough.
over.
Hey, good enough for my abilities to work?
No, it's not that dark.
And lead the group over to the hole in the train.
Okay.
Start descending down into it.
Yeah. All right. Yep. You guys follow down a sort of like just this inside of the tree wooden path that just like snakes a few times, before eventually you come over to a big old like wooden like wall, and you can hear some talking coming from behind it.
On the way, were there any people like between...
Inside. Mm.
I'm gonna use the word for hearing.
Okay.
See if I can sneak a listen.
Okay. You would hear multiple voices. By the way, map here isn't correct. Yeah, you would hear multiple voices of the man that you know as Tibbs, going like, "God, he did that to you? God, man, those people over there, fuck." And another one would be like, "Yes, and they come by every day and they throw oranges and tomatoes at my tree. I thought people would be a little more grateful." And
God.
just a chattering between seemingly two very similar sounding people.
I think he's having therapy with himself. This is a little weird.
Oh, hey, man, I talk to myself all the time.
I feel like I'm using the eyebrow raise a lot, but it still applies. Except now there's two eyes looking at you like that.
Oh, that's gonna take a little getting used to, man.
Alright, I've never been able to chew food the same way ever again.
Oh, why?
I can feel my eyes inside of inside my mouth. Where do you think they fit? They're in my cheekbones. Oh,
So I'm guessing you see food a lot.
God. Oh, what happened with the bot?
I will take psychic damage for that one.
Did it turn off?
It's still that. Oh, it did. It just turned off.
Huh. The code's still running. That's a little weird. Here. Oh. Rebooted it.
Alright.
Just decided. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, it's good to go. Just decided it wanted to leave.
I didn't want to loop. There you go.
Food loop.
Alright. Loop.
Probably typing food gummy again.
Yeah.
Alright. I go knock on the door.
Yep. Give a little, and the like roots and wood of the tree will kind of like snake and part away from each other. And I honestly, this has happened so many times. I should make a map for it. The sort of doorway opens up into like what almost looks like a big old like bar room, kind of nice purple carpet, big old bar table, and you see a man with green skin, brown hair, beard, horns, definitely a tiefling, yellow eyes. But he's in like a nice, like, kind of like purplish suit, sitting at a table, and next to him is a almost identical man, but with a much longer beard, and he looks very old. And you know, they have like, what do you call it? Like shot glasses in their hand. They'll look over and be like, "Oh, hi." Oh, and you know, the Tibbs that you recognize, Mithra, would be like, "Oh no." And he'll look over and be like, all right, just it was good talking. And the old man will go, "Oh, yeah, good talking." And he'll walk over to like the potted plant in the corner of the room, step into it, and just swoop and disappear. Just shrink into it.
Oh, that's cool.
What's
Okay,
with the club?
relaxing. Bad news or good news? What is it?
Why do you expect I come with news?
Because it's always news.
Well,
Usually bad news.
we fought a titan and won, baby.
You'll like kind of turn his head. Ooh, which one?
Did I ever tell you about Loki?
No.
I don't think I told anyone here about Loki. Anyways, I'm gonna explain that now.
Okay.
So, from what I've discovered through legend lore and through talking with Alnir, beforehand, Loki, is a guy that was up to no good. From what I could understand, more than likely a titan since he apparently killed a god. And also, fucking dude was tough. Also, apparently, Split was the one that split Gara and Gaia in two. That's all I've got pretty much. But
Yeah.
deal with the ice people attacking seemed to just been him egging on their leader and eventually leading into that war. But yeah, from the looks of it, we managed to come out of a fight with him pretty much unscathed.
Truly?
Yeah, he ran away.
Oh. I guess you did give him a run for his money then.
Don't tell him about anything about the structural integrity part.
What was that?
No.
What about?
Oh.
Huh? What do you mean?
Okay. Well, I guess Good job. Good job.
Yep.
I see
And
some.
now we're gonna go deal with the gamma problem,
Oh,
which
great.
is brings me here, Tiberius. I've got you your new champion.
Raises an eyebrow.
Raises both eyebrows.
Vulcan feels left out and raises his eyebrow.
I'm pointing at you, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Wait, champion? Hey,
Him?
me?
You?
Yeah, you fought a titan.
I guess I did.
And you
Yeah.
needed a champion. Pretty champion worthy. Also from where I come from.
Hmm. I'll kind of, get out of the bar seat, push it back, stand on up, walk on over. And he's a pretty tall guy. How tall are you, Dolkin? You're an
Oh.
elf, so you're pretty tall, right?
Yeah, he's like 6'1" or
Oh
something
yeah,
like
so
that.
you guys are basically like eye level. You'll walk on
Okay.
over and kind of just like look you over. Hmm. Are you okay? You look like you've seen some shit.
Uh,
I guess.
yeah, I've seen some shit. It's been a bit hard to sleep and stuff. A
Mm.
lot of nightmares.
Oh yeah, that's definitely the feeling I'm getting looking at you.
He is infested with a nightmare creature.
A creature?
Maybe not so much a creature, but is touched by the nightmare.
Oh. Well, you found some weird friends.
While he's not looking, I'm gonna just perfect for him and just sort of hover up and try and sneak a peek at his ley line.
Oh, Dad was the one who gave the recommendation. Yeah, which how's my dad doing?
I don't like to keep tabs on everybody in town. I feel it's a little, I am the guardian, but it's a little, I don't know, delving into personal matters, but everyone here is pretty good. We haven't had any issues recently, at least that I have sensed. There has been a few things I've sensed going on with this world that might be a little dangerous, but everyone here in town is fine. I can assure you that your father is still safe. Have you found anything on your, quest?
Found some leads.
Good for you. Keep at it.
Mm,
Yeah, right.
Like Dolkin like awkwardly like steps
Yeah.
forward,
Yeah.
taking off his backpack. Listen, Tiberius was it? I mean, Guardian Tiberius. I mean,
Just call me
yeah.
Tibbs.
Uh,
You're
oh.
walking with, and he'll look over at Mithra, who's floating up. Just like looking at you, fucking floating through the air. You don't see any ley line.
Shit.
What are you doing? What's wrong with you?
Just, chilling in
over.
the air.
Did she always look like that? What happened?
I look over to Mithra.
Evolution?
Yeah, man, evolution.
Great.
yeah.
Wonderful. Yes.
You might be muted, Vil.
Yeah.
And now I'm typing something
He's
using
typing.
the new feature I discovered.
Oh.
Oh, look at this guy.
It's gonna show up on stream. Just be careful.
Oh, I'm cheating. No.
Not the other players.
Yeah, true.
I'm cheating.
Oh.
Just kidding.
You may be using a new feature, but I'm using the oldest feature in the book. Cheating.
Open stream, everyone. No.
GT.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm
Token's
gonna-
gonna present the backpack and open
Mhm.
it up. He's gonna take out the pod
Oh
that's inside.
God,
It has
man.
like roots growing out of the bottom and stuff like that. They're like white and stuff like that. The pod itself is like green and it looks almost like a Brussels sprout, but like big.
Uh,
So this is from the old world.
it smells
Oh yeah,
bad.
it's really good here, and I'm gonna
No,
put it
no.
up to his
You'll
face.
step back. I've smelled enough weird things. These guys brought an
alright.
arm to me.
An arm?
And
Who
the
brought an
whole-
arm to you?
He points at Mithra.
Oh, that's kind of sick.
It was alive. No. God, no.
Oh.
You
Well,
know how weird
anyway,
it is when.
this
Go on,
go-
yeah.
what?
No, I don't even want to explain it. Never mind.
This is really awkward. I'm gonna put it back in the bag now.
Why did you bring it out? Is there a reason?
Well,
Tell me.
yeah, he's gonna like start eating mushrooms again, getting nervous. Uh, uh, so basically, what's going on is a bunch of my buddies used to live in a swamp, and they're really having a tough time finding a new place to live and stuff. And this is the last thing from the old world that I was able to save.
Oh,
Is it possible to like replant this in a good spot that you think would be safe?
safe. Oh, from a swamp. Here. I do believe the only swamp that I know of was destroyed after a certain something happened. So you may need to look for something a little new for your smelly friend.
Oh.
Perhaps if it needs to find new soil, I can give you a little help. It's always good to make sure that all life flourishes, even the smelly ones.
Well, thanks, man.
Here, hand your flower mushroom.
Oh, I call him Pod.
It has a name.
Yeah. I'm gonna take it out and hand it over to him.
He'll kind of like have one hand out, but he'll have his like like arm outstretched, but like body leaning back away from it. And you put it just
Oh
put it
wait,
in his
one
hand.
second. And he's gonna reach into his his backpack. He's gonna pull out like a rotten apple, like with worms in it, and he's gonna be like, "One for the road, buddy." He's gonna like drop it into the like the little opening at the top, and the Pod's just gonna eat it.
Mm.
Add it on the side. There you go, Pod.
Okay, then you hand it to him.
Yep.
All right. All right, here. A moment. He'll take it, bring it a little close, but like kind of like turn his head to the side so he doesn't just have like full on frontal smell of this thing. And he'll bring his other hand to it, and a green light will like slowly like weave its way down his arms to his hands and then onto the pod. And you'll see some of the roots on the pod will sort of thicken, and then other parts of it will sort of like change color, and maybe in places it'll become a little like thicker, harder. And then he will raise the pod up and he'll hand it back to you. All right. I've changed it a little bit. It should be able to survive in many different climates. I would be very careful with where you put it, though, if this is the last.
Oh, he's gonna take the pod back. He's gonna like rub the side of it. Oh, pod buddy, good job. He's gonna put it back in the backpack and look at
Yeah.
Tiberius and be like, "Thanks, man. Really appreciate it."
Yeah, of course. Oh, Mithra's
So-
AFK.
Mithra had said something about like being a champion or something. Like,
Hmm.
what's that about?
Well, I here am the guardian of the world tree, but my range is a bit limited, and this world is very well, I'm sure you've seen it, is a little crazy. And
Tell me about it, man.
and I believe it needs guarding elsewhere. If kind of like look down. If Mithra recommends you, and look back up at you, then I can take her word for it. Are you mentally fit?
He like literally takes a moment to think about that. I think I am. I mean, you don't need a drug screen, do you?
Kind of like, no.
Okay,
Oh.
yeah, then I'm good, man. Yeah.
All right.
Vale
well,
wants to pull Dolkin aside for a moment.
Oh, what? Oh,
You
if you
sure?
need the chat, I'll take a step back.
hey, what's up, Vale?
You sure you're prepared for something like this?
I mean, I don't even know what I'm supposed to do, really.
Perhaps.
Do you know anything about like Guardian stuff? Or champion stuff or whatever?
I have an idea.
Like,
Would you like me to take your place instead?
honestly, dude, this job sounds like really cool and all and stuff, and comes with probably like really good health benefits and stuff like that. But like, I think, yeah, I think you should take it instead. Like, I got baggage, man, and I think you know how to talk and stuff to people. So, I mean, I'm talking too much. Yeah.
Do you
I
prefer
take
the
a mushroom out
shadows?
and I eat it more.
Mm. Theo will put his hand on Dolkin's shoulder, considering the burden of your little nightmare curse.
No,
Theo will mentally
I gotta,
look
I gotta
about
sort
this
some
picture.
stuff out first. Yeah, you're right.
I'll help you out with your little swamp pod if you wish as well.
Oh, for real, dude?
Mm.
Oh, Vale, you're the best, man. I'm gonna like go and hug him.
Mm. Vale will, I guess, return the hug awkwardly.
Oh,
Doesn't have
yeah,
to deal
man,
with this.
yeah, come here.
Very awkward situation.
Oh, sorry, we're in front of the Guardian, dude. Yeah, I'll like back up and like do a weird like bow and stuff to Vale.
We'll just do polite stuff, I guess.
Are you two okay over there?
Mm.
I'll take like a sip of his drink.
We'll walk forward. We had a little chat, and they believe I should be. Believe that I more fit to be your guardian.
Mm.
Yeah,
And Vale
he's like,
will.
more professional, I guess.
Joe will unveil himself, and he will show off his bark skin. He will use his that one ability he has. What was it?
Oh, never mind. He's revealing himself. Oh God.
But turn into a tree, then he will transform back and will put back his cloak on, showing off his naturey bits and.
Mm-hmm.
His naturey bits.
Whoa.
God.
Oh! I don't know how to detail things.
PDA, PDA.
I don't know how to detail things.
No,
So,
you're good.
You're good. You're good.
Oh God. You can never use me as a reference ever again.
Okay, yeah. He's a plant dude. So,
This took a turn. Oh,
Oh.
jeez.
That is not how you get a head veil.
Welcome to my casting couch. Yes, I
tips his hat.
I understand that it's, to be honest, yeah, you probably are more, you probably are more fit. No offense to you, Doken?
Oh,
Right?
yeah, Dolken. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, none taken. He eats
Yeah.
another
Name's
mushroom.
Duncan.
Yeah. I've known you, Vale. I know you are a very smart lad. However, the champion of the world tree is for a druid. And the covenant I bestow upon you would be, as far as I'm aware, you don't cast spells, correct? You haven't gained anything since I've last met you? Can't shoot like fire out of your hands that I don't know, maybe summon waves. I don't
Sure,
know.
you know I work in the shadows, and I'm a master of the dark.
Mm-hmm. I know that you are that, but I mean, people change all the time. That one over there, and he goes and does like a little side point at Mithra, was a cleric when I first met them, and now I don't know what they are. Well, I do, but I pretend I don't, because I don't want to know.
No, I am not a druid. However, I do not believe that Duncan is ready for this responsibility.
I'll kind of look you over one more time, Dolken.
I'm literally my profile picture right now. I'm holding my hand, just eating a mushroom. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
Mm.
he got a good point,
Mm.
but if he needs to be a druid or something, I mean, I'm pretty good at that stuff. Like, I could show him the ropes, maybe. He's really good by himself, though. He's like,
Oh.
one moment you see him, the next moment you
Moment
don't
he's
see him.
gone. Yes, I know Vale. I know.
Perhaps is it possible to only give him a fraction of it until he manages to plant his swamp pod?
Oh, of course. He looks almost just like surprised. Like, I was not gonna just give you the strength immediately. God no.
Thank God. Ooh, because I was really worried, man. It was like, I did a management position over in the swamps once, and it was awful. I was not trained at all.
What did you manage?
Um,
Yeah, you know what?
you know what? Let's change the subject. Yeah, keep going
I-
with what you were saying.
I don't want to know.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it either.
I believe he is inferring animal work.
Yeah, just like, okay. Well, no, I was just going to give you a covenant, Dolgan, and see how you act. Maybe give you a bit of training later on, so you have a better understanding of exactly what nature is. If you're not ready, I can just give you the covenant now, and we can do a little training later. Is that better for you?
I mean, I've seen a lot of crazy stuff since I got here.
From what I hear, you
I've
fought a
done things
titan.
that I never thought I'd be doing. And honestly, well, this sudden thing that you want me to do, I mean, couldn't hurt to try. I was kind of like a guardian or a champion of where I came from before.
Hmm.
Maybe I can do the same thing here.
Okay.
Let me give it a shot. Vale, thank you for looking out for me, and I hope you can still keep doing it.
I will nod.
Tiberius,
Mhm.
I might not be ready, but I can get ready.
That's what I like to hear. All right. In that case, let us form a covenant. And he'll put his hand into like an upside. It's like a, like palm forward, fingers pointed down, and then he'll like curl in. It's like pinky, and I think that's the ring finger, right? So it's like a gun pointed downwards. And he'll sort of put it up against like where your heart is. Okay. If you ever need to, you may leave this covenant, and I will not force anything upon you. Are these conditions all right?
All right.
All right. And then he'll sort of do a little like press, and there'll be a little almost like green little like flash, and then it'll fade away, and he'll put his hand back, and you will now gain the covenant of Tiberius. Let me go grab it.
Oh, frick yeah.
Yeah. You are of the good alignment, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you are. Okay.
Yes.
Based on Dalton's actions, I would say yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here.
Chaotic good.
Chaotic good. All right, yeah, you're set. All right, give me a moment. I can grab it for you. I don't know how many kinds of. Oh, yeah, no. You can probably go ham with this. Where are you? Token. There you go. It's gonna be like really small, so you have to fucking like open it up.
Oh, it's all good.
Yeah. And then I'm sure Cyber can help you actually put that into the campaign.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna add it to my sheet as well.
Yeah. Here, I'll actually like grab you the text, so you can copy and paste if necessary.
Gotcha.
There you go. All right. Tips will take a step back. All right. Well, there it is. I will be watching. I am interested in what you all can accomplish. I mean, you fought a Titan. That's already one step higher than I believed prior. But Mithra, you said you have
I'm
info
still
on
looking for
Gamma.
I'm still looking for his
Ley
ley line
line?
around
Yeah.
here. I've got like the compass out and I'm just like casually looking for it.
Yeah. The like green, like clear, like mana, what do you call it? Like stream is coming from that potted plant in the corner. But you do not see any runes around it. Mithra?
Yeah? What's going on?
You said you had something on Gamma, right?
Oh yeah, he's in the ocean.
Oh, great. More
Would you like
nature things from Destroy.
would you like to know what's going on there at the moment?
Ah, remember that part where I said you always bring me good and bad news? Is this the good or the bad?
This is the good news because I've got soldiers there.
Ah, okay, but what has he done to the ocean?
Let's see. I'm gonna look through my mind's eye.
And
I
like
can do
clear
that thing
Arcana.
you can do now. I can see through my other me's. And I'm gonna start looking through my other me.
He's gonna be like, I don't know. I don't like what that means. Yeah, the ocean around this big like glass dome is like murky and like tan, and like you'll see a soldier like cock a gun then shoot at like an infected shark as it comes rushing at them until they drop
Oh
dead.
no, they infected the sharks too? Oh no. And he's making tornadoes out of them? No!
I hate that.
He's shooting
I
the sharks
love
from the
D&D.
tornadoes. I'm saying all this out loud.
It's like, what are you talking about?
Oh my god, they shoot teeth too.
It-
And they
she-
explode?
Does she joke like this more than normal? She's always been a gremlin, but
And I can't believe they haven't cleaned the
That
fish
happened.
tank. Oh my god.
Things have happened.
okay.
It's pretty bad in there.
Great. I'm honestly not super surprised.
But that shark didn't stand a chance.
Well, at least it's good to hear they're not getting out. But I also assume, I don't know how many soldiers you have down there, but that is the ocean. Wherever he is, he'll spread easier.
Well, they're already down there. And those are 5 of the soldiers that were already fighting him before. So, you know, very heavily armored ones.
Oh. Well, at least they'll be able to stand their ground.
Have you seen them? Do you know what they look like?
Are they the ones that you called in? That you mentioned previously?
Yeah.
No, I have not
The
seen
ones
them.
wearing
But I
power armor. Here. Give me a quick second. Very quickly sketch what they look like. Can I roll performance?
yeah, sure.
Let's go, baby. Where's performance? 25.
Okay. Take a piece of paper, clipboard, sketch it out. Go walk over and look at it. I'm like, huh. Kind of like squint looking. I'm pretty sure I've seen this before. That's odd. Weird. I'll have to ask another me about this. And there's 5 of them down there?
Yep, 5.
Well, if they can... Oh, I'm not going to say that line. I've heard about it already. If they can hold the fort. There we go. That's a better one. If they can hold the fort until you get down there and deal with Gamma, then... I don't know what to say. Are you sure you can deal with him? Didn't he almost wipe the floor with you last time?
Yeah, and then we wiped the floor with a Titan.
True. Yeah,
I mean,
suppose if
unless
you
you're
can-
offering more help. Smile.
I could send something, but can your friends breathe underwater?
Oh, Tara's got that taken care of.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good to hear. Anything I send down there, I don't know what'll even happen to it with all the water. And it'll take a long time. How fast do you guys plan on going there?
That's a good question. Did any of
I see
the
you're
two
missing
of you
quite a
hear when
few.
the dwarf was gonna come back?
He was finished with his task. You contact him right now.
Sure. I'll try that. Mind waves.
Oh,
Calling.
God.
Calling. People.
So I get the Skype messaging sound in my head.
Yeah,
I assume.
Yeah, as you're like on the way, or you're like probably like almost
Yeah.
arriving to the fucking.
While this is
Vessel.
happening, since I'm still in perfect form, Tara's just getting in her head. Tell Dawkin to answer. Tell Dawkin to answer. Tell Dawkin to answer. Tell
Shut
Dawkin to
up!
So Dawkin would kind of be on the front of the ship. If anybody was actually there, he seems a lot more somber and like serious than he normally is. And he's just kind of like one knee up, like looking out into the distance as they're coming up to their like target. And he gets the Skype message in his head, and he answers, "Aye, what do you need?"
Hey, did you say when you were coming back?
Shouldn't be longer than a day if I have my way with it.
Day. Flying
or
out
two.
all the way? Let's
Well-
make it 3.
3 days.
Alright. And then I hang up.
I was about to hang up too.
Like to Tibbs. 3 days, but let's call it a week. Because you know how it is.
Kind of like look up, think, shake his head. Yeah, no, that. Yeah.
3 days
I-
for a friend on their journey, 4 days to reach the bottom of the ocean.
Oh, yeah. True. I can send some golems. Dragon. Let's see what I can do. My reach does not go out as far as I'd like it, but of course, you know, here's an idea. He's gonna look over at Mr. Dolken. I have a task for you as your beginnings. Are you up for it?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. It is very easy. But, and he looks over at Mithra. If she asks for it for any weird sciencey things, you will not give it to her. All right?
When he turns away, I wink at Dolkin.
And then Tibbs will turn around.
I stare at Mithra like fear in his eyes. Like,
Yeah. Tibbs will turn around and walk over to the potted plant in the corner. And when he reaches his hand down towards like, you know, like it's like a small tree, like the wood of the tree, his hand will kind of like merge into the actual tree and like disappear as he goes like elbow deep. And he'll seemingly pull out something, and as he's like pulling out, you'll see like threads of like just like pure like life energy coming out in this big like ball, and then they'll like snap off and break away. And then he'll hold it up, and that like glowing like almost like goldish white will slowly fade until you see this like almost like pulsing wooden like tree seed with small little like green lines in places that clearly just give off like nature mana. And you'll walk back over and look very carefully at Dolkin. This is a seed of the world tree. The amount of life in this would make anything evil just go for it. I need you to plant this, preferably not in the center of your town, but somewhere close by.
okay.
And
Yeah,
don't
I
give it to anyone who might slowly looks at Mithra. Do something that we will all regret.
Second he turns around, I'm blinking in sequence. Like sending Morse code.
2 days
Oh,
travel
like-
away. Dwarven ears perk up.
The Morse code is let me eat that seed.
Dolkin looks and just like, I don't understand. What I don't get it. Like, what are you saying? I don't know Morse code.
Yeah.
Various wants you to plant the seed.
Yeah.
Oh no, I got
Quest.
that. It's just yeah, never mind. Yeah, I'll
Mithra.
do it, Tiberius.
All right. Yep. And he'll
Mithra
hand
has
the tree out
things
for
in
you.
her eyes. It's causing her to blink.
Ah. I had a friend who did that once. No, I totally understand. Looks at Mithra with just a deadpan face.
You had a friend that blinked. I'd sure hope so.
Yes, because they definitely had things in their eyes. Alright, yep. Gives you the seed. You have a seed of the world tree, Dolkin. Be
He,
careful
like,
with what you do with
gingerly
that.
holds it. He reaches into his backpack, gets like a separate vial or like a bottle, puts it inside there,
Yeah.
and
This
just
thing
like,
is like it's relatively big. It's like if you had like your well, I guess a palm is not the easiest way to put it because everyone's hand sizes are different. But if you took like your
Okay.
palm and made it a little more like thin and like pointy, so it's more like a.
So he's gonna reach into his pack for a bigger jar. This one's full of beetles. He'll open it and like dump all the beetles out.
Oh, evicted!
They're just
Not
like
on the
scurrying
carpet!
away all over the place.
That's gonna take forever to clean out. Oh, you're right.
He puts the seed in there. Bloop.
Alright.
Yeah, sorry about that. I promise they're good tenants.
If you say so. Alright, be very careful with that. Plant it somewhere near your town.
Okay.
It...
God damn it, Dark. Why are you giving me responsibility?
When the task is complete, then what? Something happen, or do we just come back here?
Once it takes root, it'll no longer be dangerous. It'll begin to grow quite slowly, but faster than your regular tree. And then from there forward, it should be pretty clear what my purpose of having that planted there was.
All right, I won't let you down.
Please don't.
Won't.
I look over at Mithra.
Smile.
He shudders.
The big, like, fucking salamander smile. Like, little flesh parting at the, like, seams.
Your mouth goes like abnormally up beyond your cheekbones.
Like the cat in Alice in Wonderland.
Yeah, the Cheshire Cat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or like that creepy Momo character.
What's going on?
Mm,
Are you two okay?
Yeah,
Fine.
I'm fine. I'm good. Nervously start eating more shrooms.
All right. Well, I will have some golems and maybe a dragon or two go down to Gamma in roughly a week.
Perhaps
You
we
wouldn't
should
happen to have another one of those seeds, would you? Not the one Dolkin has, the one from before.
Do you think you might need another?
I
Don't
might need
believe-
another seed.
I disagree. I don't think we will need another.
Hmm.
I'm talking about a completely different seed here, by the way.
They only knows them as seeds.
Kind of stroke his beard.
I've been taking credit for overpowering Gamma this whole time, but if I had to say my mental fortitude on that day, out of 20, it was probably a 3 or a 5.
You know what? Sure. Just remember, use it. And he'll
Oh, of course,
produce
I
a
forgot
small little
this.
seed from his pocket. And then clench it in his hand, and that kind of light, golden light, and some green will kind of like shine out from between his fingers, and then he'll open it again, and it'll just look like a normal seed. I'll walk over, hand it to Mithra.
That's completely different from that seed.
Yeah,
right?
no, this is a small like pumpkin size seed.
A pumpkin seed? Yo! Alright, I pocket that.
All right. Do you need me to list exactly what it does again?
Yeah.
All right. If I remember, it has one use. you can either restore all the health to your party, you can restore all the spell slots and other like like key usable class features, or C, you can grant someone a +10 to their next saving throw.
You got it. Pumpkin seed goes in the flesh pocket.
Uh,
Man.
This is a scenario you created, Dark. I don't know.
you didn't have to call it a flesh pocket, man.
That's true.
So it's the coat pocket, flesh pocket.
Coat
Yeah,
pocket's reasonable.
Gotta specify which one, though technically all of my pockets are flesh pockets.
I was about to say, you could put it in your pants flesh pockets, you could put it in your fucking jacket flesh pockets.
Cheek flesh pocket.
Which cheek? Anyways. Oh.
Another Tibbs will step out of the small potted plant in the corner and be like, "Oh, we having a party?" And just like, "No, what? No, get out of here! I have guests." And oh, step back and disappear into the potted plant. All right, I have more guests arriving. If there's anything else you need to discuss, say
I
it
need
now.
to take a quick look at your ley line.
I am not going to give you my ley line.
I'm not. Listen, I've got like a collection going on here. Here, take a look at this. I'm showing him the book. This one's from the ice place. This one's from the dark place. See what's going on here?
I fear giving you anything.
Is okay. I'll level with you here. It's just to make orbs. Look at this. Fucking yoink out an ice orb.
Shake his head. Here, you know what? If you kill Gamma and actually kill him this time, like for sure, and he'll lean in, make sure he's dead,
Listen,
then
it's
I will I will let you write down the ley line.
good.
All right? Now go. And you'll shake his hand towards the entrance. I have drinks to make and more me's to talk to.
Uh.
Another Tibbs will step out and he's wearing like suit, got sunglasses on, he's got a cell phone. Like, goes and sits down.
Get going, then.
I want a drink.
Jesus.
Go.
All right. Thanks, Tiberius. We'll let you
Yes.
down.
Please don't. All right, you guys leave.
Mhm.
That was a cool dude.
All right, and the tree roots will shut and close behind you.
Anything else you guys need to do here in town?
Thing in this
Uh.
town, but I believe we have additional tasks now. Master should discuss a rendezvous point.
Well, I'm gonna be going down to the facility. After that, I was planning on teleporting back while I monitor things there.
We discussed a rendezvous point with Dwarf.
I think it's just gonna be back at home.
We'll meet back there then.
Alright. Tolkien, you got anything?
No, nothing really. I guess if you're gonna just teleport back to the secret place, I could start heading over there, and well, I can start doing this planting thing while we wait for you to get back. Same with Dawkin
It
and
would
Tara.
probably be faster if you guys just came down to the facility, but
I will go with Tolkien.
Do you think you can make it back faster than I can make it down to the place then?
We won't have the car, so
I thought we were taking the car.
wait. Are you letting us
Car-
take the car?
Car
You guys
takes
know how to
two
drive?
people. Car takes 2 people to operate, and we saw you drive. Or could it be?
Where's your license?
Oh, come on. Let us drive, man.
There's only one
Alright.
of you. You can't drive it alone.
That's what you think.
I don't see your
Actually, I do
minions
have the
around here.
flesh guys with me.
Oh yeah, the Schmeats should be here.
Why weren't they shoveling the coal then?
This was the funnier situation.
That wasn't funny.
Alright. You guys can take the car back to town. But just
That
remember,
was
if you
funny.
crash, you're not answering to me. You're answering to Tara. I hate that piece of shit anyways.
Just so you two
Not Tara,
understand.
the car.
Yeah, just so you two understand, you will have to make intelligence checks for using the car.
Oh, dude, that's fine. I got this.
They're like your minion to drive the car instead.
Oh no, they gotta stay home. I gotta take them back to the facility.
About your
Don't
angel.
Don't worry about it, Vale. We got this. Between, your smarts and your smarts, we'll be able to get it done in no time. Like, we got this.
You do the shoveling.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. We'll see you later, Mithra. We'll see you when you finished whatever it is you're doing at that weird metal place.
I'm making guns.
Whatever that means. Good luck.
Oh god. Okay. I'm making guns.
I'm making guns.
I'm gonna have the Archons royally carry me down to the facility.
Okay.
Royalty.
Give me 1 second. I'm calculating just how long it'll take so we can get over to Dawkins if possible. And have things line up.
The Corin facility is about 65 squares away from the World Tree, and it'd be another round trip of about, 14 hours back. So
So Mithra's walking.
I think it's
and-
1 day. I think it's 1 day
So it's like-
exactly. Yeah. And then you guys are driving back?
Yeah. Which will also take a day, I believe.
I think it might be less. Didn't we calculate it's like 12 hours?
Yes,
We're li-
yeah, yeah. On the car, because it takes an hour to get like an hour on the roads.
It takes half an hour
no,
on the
30
roads.
minutes.
Yeah.
So yeah, but your car noobs. So
It would take a day.
Yeah, it might take
Our
a
noobs.
little longer.
and if Mithra is walking, it'll take her a day to get to the Corin front facility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be there by pretty much the end of the day.
Okay. So I'm just gonna move you down there. And then I'm gonna have who's driving?
Not me.
Yo.
Vale. Alright,
Boy.
Vale. Make me like 2. Let's see. You don't have any. Just do like an int save.
Okay. Vale will. Well, actually, where's the car right now?
It's just in town.
I mean,
It's
if
in
you want
town.
them to make a straight int check, you can just hit the sheet and then click on the modifier.
Oh, is there? Oh, right. There's a straight up int
Yeah.
check. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
See.
thing. So, is it a check or a saving throw?
It's a check.
Okay. Oh, wait, no, that's AFK. Load sheet. Okay. Vale will get in the car, and then he will wait for Dulkin to see if he's ready in the back.
I like roll into the back, and I like land in a bunch of coal, and I start like getting ready to pick it up and toss it in the hole that Mithra showed before.
Remember the
giant
Process?
fucking engine.
I
Yeah.
believe it was you shove the coal in there and it gives power that allows me to move. Now,
Yeah, I just throw this stuff in there.
mm,
All right. You may have these with advantage since you were with Mithra.
and Vale will also prepare his monk powers, shadowy monk powers, to potentially guide him as well if things go wrong.
Okay. All right.
Wait a minute, I don't have an escape pod. Damn it!
All right. Roll me the
Get
check.
intelligence check.
Oh!
That was with advantage,
Oh
right?
my
With
God.
advantage. With advantage. Yeah, advantage. Okay. Oh.
Oh. Oh.
That would have been amazing.
You're just gonna
Oh,
go
God.
straight into a tree. Dude.
I give him disadvantage.
It's like
from here?
fucking, it's like crashing right out of the like dealer lot.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Just
Alright.
right into his fucking pole.
All right, Vale. You grab onto the steering wheel, and you're like kind of ready, and then Dolkin starts shoveling it. He starts just shoveling the coal in, and you start going real quick, faster than you've ever run, and you're just like you're trying to turn. There's no power steering on this thing. So turning's like stupid hard, and you like nearly skim by a tree, and you're just bolting it down this fucking road. Can you make me your other check? This one's normal. There's no advantage.
What kind of check?
Another int one.
I use my diamond soul ability to. Actually, no, that's saving throws, but whatever.
15.
Hey.
Ooh, okay. Perfect. There you go.
Mm.
Yeah. And you're going down, you get to that part that was a little iffy earlier with the giant crater, and you're like, oh god, am I gonna actually like make this? And you go down, manage to keep it straight and keep going. And over the course of, what was it, 12 hours, you guys do end up making it back to town. All right. For now,
Flavor reasons, can I use my key to remain focused on this task?
yeah, that you are just in it. All right. We will now move over to the two crazy people. The two meatheads. Also,
I'm
I
pretty
think
smart. What the fuck?
the bot died, sadly.
Yeah.
Here. I think we just do a little bit of this.
Woo. I like to imagine that one of the toads and like Dolkin's backpack are just like playing a banjo.
Woo! All right.
So, let's see. Tara, I don't have a map for either of these castles because they're fucking huge. But
That's okay.
Tara and the big ol' airship will bring you to the back of the castle, and Dawkins, since you're on the front of it, you'll see other metal dwarves standing there at the bottom, looking up and going like, "Hey!" and waving their hands. And in a big sort of like open area, she will set down the airship, coming to like a halt, and park it.
Yeah, Dawkin would wave as they make their way in, and kind
Okay.
of help her guide the ship in
Yeah.
from the front.
And Tara would put down the anchor, set it up so it's not gonna like fall over.
Yeah. pretty bad.
yeah.
Just fucking tips over. Oh, you were fucked.
Yeah. Some of the dwarves would, as she like walks down, would give her like high fives and hellos. Some of them would kind of give you like, "It's you again." Just like that look of like, "I recognize you."
And he'd nod back at them when they do that, and kind of look at the high fives like, "Hey, what are I?" like it's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. He would Dawkin would kind of walk over to whatever leader figure there would be here.
There wouldn't be
I don't-
any outside. They'd be inside. You
Okay.
do know them. Their name is, I believe, Adon Gara.
Adon Gara. Okay.
Yeah. Or Adon Gara. Let me look again.
Adon Gara.
Yeah.
A-D-O-N?
Addan.
A-D-D-A-N.
Yeah.
Adon. Okay.
Yeah. Let me
Okay.
see. It's loading. It's loading. It's loading.
Is that the goddess, or is that...
That is the leader. Yeah, Adon Gara.
Okay.
It's a metal dwarf. But he's like
Ah,
literally
okay.
pure metal.
Oh, so Gara's a dude.
No.
I'm thinking... Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, I got it. I'm here. The visual is there.
All right. Sick.
Okay. I'm here.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, so he would go to find Adon then,
Mhm.
since he
Yep.
knows him.
Walk on in. Walk up the stairs. No one really is gonna stop you. You know, they pushed you out the last time you were here only because, you know, your group is a little dangerous, but
Yeah.
they also know you to not be exactly like them.
True. Yeah.
And walk your way in, walk on up, and you come to the main room where you know that Adon would be, which is the big old like center room with, you know, big old pillars on the side, extending hallways on the right and left, and then there's the throne in the middle that has the statue of the goddess Gara.
Goddess.
Yeah, there you go. On top of
Oh.
it. And then all the way in the front with a giant opening that extends like outwards almost to like the clouds. Is Adon standing there kind of in like hands on his hips looking out over at the other castle.
Okay. Yeah, no, I was just confused because they both had Gara, and I was like, you
Yeah.
told me that it was a lady, you son of a bitch. All right. Dawkin would, I assume Tara's with me wherever I'm walking
Yeah.
to, so, I'll kind of like very casually, walk up next to him,
Mhm.
up towards the place looking over towards the stone dwarves, and he'll kind of rest his hands on his hips in a very similar pose to
Yeah.
to him. Is he shorter than I am?
Yeah. Yeah. He would be looking out and then he would like kind of like look over because, you know, he hears you coming and sees you in the pose, and he'd look over at you and then look back and then do like a fucking double take and be like, oh, Christ, you're big.
And Dawkin, because I always imagine Dawkin with like glowing red eyes for some reason. Dawkin would just like look through the helmet and look down at Adon. Hey, have I met him before?
Yeah. He was here last time too.
Got you. Okay. Hey, it's good to see you again, Adon.
Yes, it's good to see you too, Dawkin.
Hmm.
Have you gotten a new arm?
I
What happened?
have. Well, let's just say I found what I was looking for.
Huh. That's good to hear. Oh, it's good to see you again and see that you're in good health, I would assume.
I done a few strange things since we left, but overall, great health.
Good to hear. I see you've also found our friend here, Tara. And Tara would
I
go
found
away.
I found the rest of the group too. We ended up taking the fight to the Ice Kingdom.
Hmm.
Hmm.
You
And
beat the shit out of him?
aye, we did.
Oh.
I threw at least 4 or 5 off of a cliff. It was beautiful.
Good,
Wonderful.
good.
We killed their queen. The people are liberated. We fought a titan, which was quite fun. He ran like a coward. And,
Wait, brace! And then the fucking whole, like, castle would just shake for a moment.
Dawkin would just stand there sturdy
Yeah.
and not move.
Yeah, you're just like, oh.
Mm.
All right. Continue.
He'll kind of squint his eyes in his helmet, looking out over towards the stone dwarves.
Yeah, you'd hear
Aye.
the shattering of like rock hit the castle.
In my time, I've met a few stone dwarves.
Give him a good. Yeah. Kind of like
Mm.
bang his fist together.
They were too afraid.
Ah. Now that's what I like to hear.
Aye. I've been thinking of taking the fight to them eventually.
I always thought it wasn't your battle.
Well, things are changing around here. Things have been different since I left. My faith is restored, my friend. I found Zaid Harut. Well, not Zaid Harut, per se. But his daughter, I suppose? Or subordinate? I don't know. Eol.
I'm unsure if that's good or bad. I've always thought that, no offense, that it was just cultic ramblings, but at the same time, I'm happy for you, my friend.
Aye. For a while there, I believed it to be cultic ramblings too, my friend. So, it's fine. Completely understandable. But I've come here specifically to speak with Gara again to embolden our covenant.
Ah.
I'm going to be going into a fight here in a few hours and in the coming days, and the aid will be greatly appreciated.
I see. Well, I'm sure that she would love to see something that's other than our feud, and you know, do like a very dismissive point over to the stone dwarves castle.
And he'll nod and kind of give a chuckle.
Yeah.
Aye.
I'm sure that she would love to, well, that she would gracefully give you a little more strength to help your journey. So, if you're ready, all you gotta do is go pray in front of the throne, and perhaps if she is willing, she will grant you a vision.
Aye. Much appreciated, my friend. And he'll kind of reach over and put his metal arm on his shoulder and give him like a pat on the back. If there's anything you need, come find me.
Ah,
I'm not hard to find.
it's hard to miss you.
Aye. And he'll step down the steps again and go to the front of the to the area that he mentioned.
Yeah, the throne.
And he'll kneel, metal hand over the fleshy hand, and he'll, Gara, I seek your aid.
All right. Give me a religion check, my friend.
Oh yeah, God check.
God
check.
God check.
God check, everybody. God damn it, I'm fucking it up. Okay.
God check.
God check.
Tara will give you advantage.
Nothing is coming up when I click on my token.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. None of my macros are here. Uh-oh.
Hey,
Give him permission. Permission.
oh, right.
Permission.
Docking.
Permission.
There you go. This should be there now.
Ah, that's the problem. Okay.
Yeah. It's a new
So,
token.
Also,
Should give me-
could Tara just give him a +7?
That's a
Maybe
28.
he's not gonna need it.
And that's a 27.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
a religious man.
That's a
that
nat
was
20.
A nat 20, by the way.
Yeah. All right.
+7 for funny. 35.
Yeah. I'll give you a +7 for funny.
I am the least. I am the most exciting thing that's come in here in forever.
Yeah. You'd kneel down and close your eyes, say your prayer, and then when you open them again, it would be white floor everywhere, like you're in almost just like a white world. And then before you, instead of there being the throne, there is now a metal pillar. That at the top sits a woman who seems to be almost purely made of metal, except for a few places which are more like skin and flesh. You know, her hair is literally dripping metallic, like ooze that would, you know, disappear as once it gets too far. And I think her eyes were brown. I think it's brown. Yeah. And she'd look down at you. Yes. What is it?
Dawkin would pop his helmet off and he'd have kind of a smile on his face as he sets the helmet down next to him as he stands. Aye! It's good to see you again, milady.
Yes, it's good to see you too, and all the things that you do.
Excitable as ever, I can tell.
Naturally.
Of course. I've come here to embolden our covenant. I'm going to be going into a few fights, and I feel your magics may be necessary.
Well, you are fun to watch every now and then. I guess I can't disagree. If it's what you wish, then sure, we can deepen the covenant. Alright.
Dawkin will kind of like look left and right, just kind of like, hey, yeah, it would be, yes.
Alright, well. Then let it deepen. And then the vision, and you go back to normal. Just normal around you once more. It's not echoey again, right? It always fucks me up when it...
No.
Okay,
good.
sweet. Because I knew it. I'm ready for it to happen again.
And Dawkin will be kneeling, and he'll just like sit up a little bit, and then kind of like get off from a knee and sit on his ass, and just like look around like, "Aye, Eel's much more exciting." And he'll fucking take the helmet and he'll pop it back on, and he'll stand up.
Okay. Here. There you go. There's a bunch of the same text from before, but there's a few extra things. So there you go.
Oh my god, that's a fucking paragraph and a half. What
I
the
know.
heck?
It's because it's adding on to the previous one. I should probably not do that, but so you can remove the old one.
Oh my god. Reading is hard. Sorry, guys. Give me a second. What? That's sick.
Oh.
What happened?
Oh my god! This is exactly what I was looking for. Okay, let me read this. I'm sorry. So, additionally, as an action, you may form the metal armor you are wearing into a giant shield. While in this mode, you may not move or attack until you dismiss it as a bonus action. However, while in this mode, you take half damage, and attacks that would hit creatures within 15 feet behind you have the attacks directed to you instead. This can block some AoE attacks, but with the DM's discretion.
Ooh,
The creature
that
also
hurt.
gains the ability Sense Metal. The creature as an action, then
Yeah, it's the same one.
it goes
It's a
into
little bit.
it.
It's a little bit bigger though.
That is that combos really well with the gauntlets, because then you can
Uh-huh.
also reflect the damage.
Yeah. Yep.
Hell yeah.
Oh, it's passage of arms.
God damn it. Yes, dude. That's so good. Because it's also like exactly what I was looking for.
Stand behind me thing. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you can flavor it to not actually look like a giant shield.
Okay.
That's just kind of the like most literal interpretation I could write down.
Yeah, just like general visualization of it. Okay,
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
You're essentially just bringing all of the armor you have to be in front of
bear.
you. Yeah.
And like protect people. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking sick. Okay, this is cool.
Alright.
I love this. All right, thank you.
Alright.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, DM Dad. Thank you. Let me copy this and put this all the way at the top of my fucking notes because I'm definitely gonna want to remember this. Okay,
That's so sick.
that is really cool.
Just imagine like a giant laser beam coming at us, and you're just like, get behind me!
Oh, just like block that
Yeah.
shit. That's
Eh,
so awesome.
It will stop line attacks.
Okay.
So
Oh.
That's so fucking sick. Ah. Okay.
actually, just in case, I'm actually gonna write in there just so I don't fucking forget.
Question.
I'll
Mhm.
also put it.
Does it make the original 90s Transformers sound when he activates it?
God damn it.
If he so wishes, it can.
I have the Olkov. Okay.
The Alcov! Not in this game!
The sport of basketball.
Stop it! No. We're mixing universes.
I remember once.
Stop! No!
Oh god. Okay.
Can't wait for Crom's intro just for the funny to just be the creator of basketball.
I'm in, dude. I'm fucking in for
He's
that.
gonna
Okay.
come and be ballin'.
No way. Crom will
Yeah.
never be ballin'.
So he would kind of like I don't know, almost like he'd step back from the throne a little bit and like walk out into like an more open part of the area,
Mhm.
and he'd kind of like be flexing his body and like stretching shit out to kind of just get a feel
Mhm.
for the power that was given to him, and then the eye on his metallic arm will kind of like flitter open and like look around, and all the metal on his body will like move into the arm and create this giant like the fucking like giant's shield out of Dark Souls.
Oh yeah.
Like it'll just like form over into like darker, like the metal will discolor into a darker steel as he like slams it into the ground and like drags it across the ground
Ooh.
as he reforms it back into his body. Aye. This will be good. Aiden.
Yeah. What?
Thank you for allowing me back in here.
Of course.
Like I said, if there's anything else you need from me, let me know.
I will be sure to call upon you and your group eventually.
Mm.
You know, your town may have more ties to them, but you seem like good people. And our god does seem to like you.
Hey. Very passive aggressive, it feels like a little bit. But wonderful lady. Very nice. I think. Kind of squint
Yeah.
when he says
It's
that.
a little hard to tell, I know, but just bear with it.
Aye. She didn't smite me, so that's good.
True.
Hey, okay.
She smited
I've got to go
anybody?
choke an old man now. I'll see you later. And he'll fucking,
What?
he'll start walking out.
Okay. Are you not gonna explain that at all?
No, I'll tell you about it later.
All right. Good luck.
Thank
Okay.
you.
All right. And then, are you to just get back on the airship?
Yeah, he'll just like, I don't really think there's anything specific that he's looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, there are master metalsmiths here, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. He would go to one,
Mhm.
and he would take out the 2 pieces of paper with the broken symbol of Eol on it,
Mm-hmm.
and he would, just to like gloss over it so we don't have to have the full conversation. He
Yeah.
would like essentially take the pieces of paper out and like essentially, I need you to make an amulet with fine rubies, everything that's detailed in this. I need you to make this for me. I'll be back in like a day. If you could finish this up, that'd be great. Make it interlocking so it's not always on, so you can pop it apart essentially.
Yeah.
If need be.
Okay. Yeah.
And he would commission that essentially before leaving.
He'd give you a weird look, but at the same time, he'd kind of feel that you have a decent connection with Gara and be like, oh, okay.
Aye. Much appreciated.
Yep. All right. And then you guys fly off?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
Somewhere around
Yeah.
here-ish.
It's right around. Actually, I believe it's like right here.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, it's right near the edge. So we got eyes. Not actually that way. It'd be like here and then down to like here. And staying out of the line of fire. Let's see. I don't know why it does
Yeah.
like a double, but let's see. Oh, I see why. 1, 2, go around. 11,
That'd be
12,
about
13, 14. Yeah, 15. Yeah. 15 hours. I think that still lines up. Because I think 15 would be right around when Vale and everyone gets to the town.
because they were 14 hours, I think,
Yeah.
right around there.
Which would be, it is now nighttime. And let's see. At the same time, we calculated Mithra was it a full 24 to get to the
Yes.
front?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe so.
So let's see. I'm adding that on to my calculator, not calculator, my map. Calendar. Why is this broken? Uh-oh. Oh.
Yeah, it would be 24 hours.
Okay.
Curious, what program do you use to track your calculator thing?
Or calendar.
Thing.
I use World Anvil. God damn, I am losing myself.
Wheel.
World Angel. I think I asked that question before once.
Yeah. We're in front. And I gotta put in here that you guys are at the end of the day. Both you two are at town, and you two are at the thing. Fail and Token. In town. All right, there we go. All right, we will continue from the Tara and Dawkin, mainly just because I think your thing will be shorter.
Yeah.
Since we will just kind of burn through it. You guys will land very carefully going in between the two mountains into the ravine
Yeah.
and not slicing open the blimp aspect of this ship. Settling down onto like the bottom where it isn't surprisingly smooth. Once it's all
Yeah.
anchored down, well, you're gonna go and do your cult thing. Tara has something that she's gonna be looking for, so she's gonna go the opposite direction.
Yeah, he would pat her on the back and be like, "Hey, if you need anything, let me know.
Yeah.
You know where to find me."
She tell you to have good luck, and don't be stupid.
I'm always stupid. And he'll put his hand out in like the Arnie shake.
Yeah, I would assume Tara would give you a big old handshake, and then she'd walk off.
Oh yeah. And
Or probably fly off. You know. Yeah.
I was born. Okay, anyway, so he would be kind of left alone in the middle of the clearing, the shelling of these iron and stone rods happening behind him. You'd see like random creatures about, a stone elemental here, a strange other creature over there. He's completely unfazed and unconcerned by these creatures, and you would kind of see him walk in a very almost routine path, like he knows exactly where he's going from this very point, and he follows this invisible path to these like kind of small-ish mountains that have kind of built themselves up out of the ground, and he walks around the side, and as he kind of hooks around the side, almost imperceptibly so, he starts to descend, because in the stone of the small mountain there is a very almost invisible, if you don't know where to look, outcropping where these sets of very perfectly cut stone steps descend deep into the earth. And as he descends through the spiral, it gets hotter and hotter, And as he hits the final step, in front of him is this extremely ornate door inlaid with this pale gold, and it depicts the face of Zaid Harut kind of ascending the world tree.
He said it right.
Like, I did. And beginning to fly up into the sky. And
Oh, it
in the
wasn't a
so-
world tree. It was a tower.
You told me it was a world tree.
No, I said
when
it was
we
a.
first
I said it was a
discussed
tower.
You told me it was a world tree. He's ascending a tower then. Sorry, that's my bad. I remember world tree because he was trying to eat the world tree. That's my bad. I'm sorry. My B. It could be a tree actually. Actually, it is a tree.
Hmm?
And it's this giant, and there's a reason why it's a tree and not a tower.
Okay.
But it's and you know why, Dark. But he's ascending the tree and he's flying up into the air, and one of his hands, is extended forward. And he'll kind of look, you'd see him look at the door for a very long time. And just like take in the iconography of the door and just like shake his head as you see him pop the belt buckle, the very predominant eye belt buckle that he wears. He'd pop it off of his belt, and he'd slot the belt buckle into Zaid Harut's hand. And
As
turn it.
As you were about to put it in, actually, the door clicks and pops open and begins to open outwards, letting the heat that is all built up inside this place kind of rush out. And as it opens, you see the two other metal dwarves sort of opening it, and a stone dwarf with sort of a hood on his head would kind of like see you, clearly have like fear in his face, and then just do like a little like careful walk around you and quickly like walk up the steps.
He would, before the guy could even start to like walk, he'd grab him by the like scruff of his like cloak and like pull him in, and it was just a very intense look over his metallic helmet. His eyes kind of narrowed within it. Where is Ferox? Which is the cult leader.
Yeah. No, you wrote it down. It's Drusus.
Is it Drusus? I thought I. Oh
It's
God!
Drusus, my guy. You
Fuck, I
forgot.
had two separate names for the guy. Okay.
We'll
Yeah.
do it live. Oh wait.
We're doing it live.
We're doing it live.
I swear to God. Yeah, it might be
It's
another character
it's,
that was Ferox.
Yeah, it's Drusus.
Okay. I misdid it. You misheard me. Where's Drusus? Ferox was the other guy. Fuck! Alright, whatever.
Watching a fight. Could you let me go? I have places to be.
And he'd like drop. He'd like I forget
drop
I'm like towering over
Yeah, you're
everybody.
big, dude.
Yeah, I'd like drop him and walk in. He would look at each of the guards and like gauge a reaction.
The one on the left would have the very like clear pissed face, but the one on the right would be like, Dawkin, you old bastard, welcome back.
And Dawkin would pop his helmet off. Hey, it's good to be back.
And just stand his hand out for a handshake. Real meaty
And
one.
He would shake his hand with the
Yeah.
new metal arm.
Oh, I'm liking what you're rocking there. Where'd you get that one?
I, our god.
Kind of like a little bit of like a whoa, like
Yeah, and Dawkin would smile, and he'd be like, I.
I
come. No, go ahead.
I'd be like, I can only assume what you're coming back for then, if you found, I guess, your answer.
The Bustus.
Mm-hmm. Well, they're overseeing one right now.
Hmm.
I wish you luck.
I do not need luck. And he'll just start walking down the hall.
All right, and you'd hear the doors closing behind you.
Yeah, And he would kind of, as he would walk in, it's very like segmented and structured in its design, kind of what you would think of like a gladiatorial like house. Um, it's very stripped down and barren, except for in a few locations. And as he'd be walking in, he'd kind of peek his head in or look in, and you'd all, like, if we were talking in terms of like a video or whatever,
Mhm.
he would look in and you would see like a group of 30 to 40 children all like training and fighting with one another, with a statue of Zaidharut kind of over them as they're training, and you'd see a few dwarves kind of shouting and telling these kids like the maneuvers and like, get up, what are you doing, you know, like,
Yeah.
that's incorrect, stand again, Zaidharut does not take weakness, like, just like bitching these kids out. And as you continue further in, almost to where the bustus would be being held, he would turn and he would look, and it would be this extremely lavish ritual room, like covered in ornate golds, more of that like palish gold,
Mhm.
and a giant statue of Zaidharut kind of like overhanging, where it looks like countless dwarves and humans and people of all kinds have knelt for hundreds of years. Very, very well loved and well worn. The runes of the order etched upon the walls in this room specifically. And he would stop and he would turn and he would look, just very briefly, and like kind of scowl and shake his head as he turns and opens these like double sets of doors to where the bustus is being held.
And you would hear chanting and stomping and banging on like stone. People sort of just chanting to like the sound and the feel of battle. And as you would walk in, you would see a metal. Actually, I do have a map for this one. Although I don't have a lot of. I'm not gonna throw a bunch of people all over
That's
the
fine.
things because it destroys me.
I can't believe his name was Drusus! I swear to God. I had like 3 different names for him, so
Yeah.
that's probably why I got confused.
Give me a minute. Here. And the boosters should have the man himself. Let me go grab him. I also have a token for him.
Oh.
For as long as he lasts.
That's fair.
Here we go. Okay.
I hope everybody's enjoying themselves.
Oh yeah, dude.
Here we go. Yeah.
Yo! This is fucking sick.
The
Okay.
big, stone seats that people would sit on, and then hanging above just a big pit of lava is a metal sort of platform held up by chains, with the only way in and out a sort of stone walkway that seems to have lowered itself so that people aren't getting out until someone's gone. And in the middle is a relatively large man, not as big as Dawkin, but almost a little overweight, and he would be grabbing onto this other dwarf and take a step back and just like backwards suplex, throw him over the back into the lava behind him. And then he'd raise his hands up, and cheers and yells from the crowd sort of just echo around the room.
Yeah, as Dawkin kind of walks in, his metallic fucking boots stomping next to whatever poor soul is here. Here and here, like sitting there. I would assume they'd kind of turn and look at him in like either like, holy shit, he's back, or like fear, because they're like, what the fuck, he's back? I thought he died.
Yeah.
And he would just stand there and like look out to this scene, and you would see like just the most immense scowling you've ever seen from the man in his life, and above the chanting and the howling of the cultists at the site in the center of the ring, Dawkin would shout, Drusis Druma!
And he would turn his head and almost kind of like a confused yet like angry look that would, he'd rest his gaze on you, and then it would almost turn a little bit smug. And you go, "Oh, the young Perfuga that ran away."
The only Porfuga here is you, coward.
Have you finally come back to repent to Zydharut? Or are you here for something else?
It is you that will repent. In the Ozen Finne, I challenge you to the Bustus. And he'll like jump the fucking distance and land.
Yeah, and two like stone dwarves will be like raising the fucking walkway as you land on it, and until it's like, actually like in line. And in very Dark Souls fashion, he would put his arms out to the side with like the, well, what is it? Like, come at me. And you go, yeah. You go, oh, you challenge me to a Bustus. Surely you're joking. I've been the Domina here longer than you've been alive, boy. And not once have I lost.
That is because the others are weak. And he'll slam his helmet on the ground, and it kind of like denting his fucking helmet into the fucking walkway. And I am strong, blessed by Zydharut. And he'll just like walk in.
Okay. Stream's gonna hear something really weird for a second. There we go. Alright. And you go, alright, fine. Let's let everybody here see what happens to a Perfuga. May Zydharut, and you'll do a little, like, clearly like a, he's trying to fuck with you, kind of like a fake bow. May Zydharut be merciful with your death.
And as he's doing that, Dawkin will, like, kneel. But not to him.
Mm-hmm.
To a figure that is very, very far away. Eeyore. Watch as I end the liar.
And yeah, give me a religion check real fast. Just real
Got
quick.
it.
You can have advantage.
Thank you. Bot 23, bot 16.
16.
20.
Yeah, you would feel that pain on your back spin a little bit, and then sort of dissipate that pain. You have a good feeling that there are eyes on you.
And Dawkin would stand. You have never seen the glory of Zydharut, you criminal and coward.
All right, and he would get into, essentially a wrestling stance.
Yeah.
And
Dawkin.
then, go ahead.
Dawkin would unhook the axe from his back and like dig it into the metal of the fucking arena.
All right. And here
Get in a wrestling stance.
I got music. This is gonna be settled relatively quick.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Let me do loop true one more time. Because let me tell you, you best believe there's so many good gladiatorial tracks out there. This being one of them.
I'm genuinely excited. I have been
Yeah.
thinking about this, dude. Oh.
All right. Yeah.
Dawkin
Roll.
would crack his neck.
Yeah. And he'd very sort of smugly, kind of do like a little motion towards you. Just roll initiative just for the. He rolled a 0.
Oh no.
All right. And yeah, he'd just ready himself.
Okay.
All right. Well, you're first.
Got it. Dawkin would very calmly, like
Essentially, for every successful athletics check you make, you're going to move each other 20 feet. I
Okay.
believe. Would it be 20 feet or be 10? No, it'd be 10.
Dawkin, you would just see Dawkin like look him in the eyes, and just Manan, as he begins to grow in size.
All right.
Boom.
Boom.
And he steps.
All right.
You will taste death as he just walks forward.
All right. All right.
Single
athletics check.
You got it, boss. This is at advantage because it is a strength check.
Yep.
That's a 41.
Woo!
That is a 38. 41.
All right. Let's see.
Oh my.
Oh my. Yeah, you would come in and your arms would like lock. And your strength overpowering his quite easily. You would just literally start just walking and pushing him backwards about 10 feet like this. And
Okay.
you would see his fate clearly clench with like him trying to just not get pushed.
You have never seen real power, Drusus. Today, you will taste it. As he just begins to fucking walk him to death.
Yeah. All right. Him also, since everyone here writes the runes on him, would also say, Manaz, and he would grow in size to meet your, oh god, to meet your similar size, and properly lock arms with you. The only one meeting death here is you. And then, let's see. Roll me athletics.
You got it. At advantage.
At advantage,
32.
yeah. Ooh. All right. This time, nada. All right. Goes around.
I have tasted death before. It is not much. As he does it again. 37.
All right. Yep. Let's see. Ooh, okay. Once again. 1, 2. His feet are like pushed to the edge so that like his heels are off, and you pushing him backwards, you'd see like his head like look backwards every now and then to see him actually noticing how close to the edge he's getting. And more sweat, whether from the heat or the fear of death getting closer, beginning to build on him.
Okay.
All right. And then it'll be his turn. All right. Let's see. Where is the thing I'm looking for? Hold up. Oh, there it is. He would look at you and like through gritted teeth just try and smile. He'd say, I'm not dying today, Perfuga. Not now, not ever. And then he would say, Irodora, and a rune on his right shoulder would glow with a purplish light, and a force would push you back 10 feet. So to here.
Okay.
And his arm would like flail for a moment and then grow into a giant, gray dragon's arm, like full sized, and he'd raise it up, and the crowd would both like A, cheer, and B, in awe, and you go, Behold the strength that Zidhut grants me as I bring down this traitor. And you'd step forward. And then
Zidhut, let's go.
and then he would also do athletics. Can you roll me contested athletics, my friend?
You got it. 26, 36.
Ooh, he meets you on the 26.
What about the 36?
Yeah, he wouldn't beat you on the 36.
Okay.
So, nothing. Then we go around to your round.
Your parlor tricks mean little to me. And he will attempt to, like, grapple him and pick his ass up
Yeah.
and, like, move him. 34, 37.
Gotcha.
So
The
there's-
Giant Smite duration thing is broken again.
It's okay.
Uh,
We'll eyeball it.
yeah.
It
Yeah, we
is.
know it's like 10. Yeah.
Ah, fuck. Are you kidding me? It's broken again. Just right click on it and then edit that number at the
Yeah.
bottom again.
Uh,
How does this keep happening?
I don't know. Yeah, whatever. We'll do it later. We'll do it later.
I'm
He would actually meet you on 37, so there would be no movement this round. That big arm trying to hold you from just picking him up. His round once again. Another contestant.
Yeah. 31, 26.
Ooh, I think he beat him on the 31. Once again, no movement. You two are like locked in this stance, trying to get just a
Yeah.
lead on each other. Go ahead.
33, 37
Ooh.
again.
25. You push him back 10 feet. No words at this point. He is trying his hardest.
Same with Dawkin. He is like gritted teeth, his fucking
Yeah.
flexed. Just
Yeah.
getting it.
Even the crowd's now beginning to like just raise their chorus of battle.
Yeah, hell
Oh.
yeah. Okay.
Give me the contested one.
Oh, God.
39,
Yeah.
42.
You nat 20. He rolled a fucking. He didn't even. He rolled like
Oh!
12. All right, nothing this round. All right, Dawkins.
40, 30, 40.
Oh. Oh no, meets you on the 30, but not the 40. You push him back. His foot slips, and then one final just push.
I grab the
Oh.
visualize here
Mhm.
with me. So as I see him about to slip, I grab him by like the front of his armor, and with my metal hand, I fucking punch him in the face, and then I grapple his head. You are Porfuga, and for Porfuga, the Infini! And he dunk his like dragon steel hand into the lava with his head, and just like dive his head into the fucking lava, and like watch him fucking flail. And then once he stopped flailing, he'd lift his head, like he'd lift him back out of the lava and slam his body onto the metal.
Yep, you fucking dunk him down, and you'd bring him back up once it's just a tarred skull, and then just slam him down until it's just this splat. It's not even blood anymore. It's charred shut, just a dead body onto the side of the metal. And while some people would be sad that their Domina is dead, that this is gladiatorial combat, and they roar
Yeah.
at this new victor.
Dawkin would stand in the center, and like you just see him raise both of his arms and, you know, just
Yeah.
fucking let it out.
Yeah. Can you? I'll now on the music, but now can you roll me perception checks?
Yes, because he is actually ready for a fight outside of this. By the way,
Alright.
just to let you know.
Yeah.
Because he came in with the understanding that there are other people that are going to try and fucking kill him. 17. I don't know if it's advantage, but
You have
17,
advantage,
if
yeah.
not. Oh, then 23.
23. Yeah. Among the crowd, you do spot that there are the other more high-end members, the ones that have been in this clan the longest, cult. And they will, like, with this new sight, kind of like duck away out of the crowd and shimmy their way
Dawkins,
out of your eyesight.
as he sees them go, he points at the people who are shimming away. Seize them! Your dominus demands it!
Oh yeah, and people would just turn to see these people trying to run away and just grapple them.
Bring them to me!
Yeah. And people would come around just dragging these people that are just yelling, and this bridge would raise one more time. And they would just drag them onto the bridge, onto the metal, and just sort of line them up.
And Dawkins would step forward, and he would walk past them as he begins to shrink.
Mm-hmm. No,
Yeah, there we go.
you got
as
it.
he begins
Alright.
to shrink. and he grabs his axe and he steps forward.
Mm-hmm.
For you, Porfuga, your crimes are as follows. Criminal assets with the Relikita. Selling of slaves. In the black markets of the metal and stone dwarves. Using cult assets for your own wealth and gain. For these crimes, I sentence you to death.
And one by one, he would go and he would chop their heads off.
Yeah.
And he would toss their bodies into the fucking lava.
Yeah. When you get to the last one, sort of like over here, when you come to bring your axe around, you would hear that same word that the guy said before with the purple light shine. One of their arms would become giant. Can you make me an athletics check?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
34.
Oh yeah, he would come in to try and grapple you as if he was gonna try and reverse, just throw you off, but you would just like stop his arm and then just bring the axe around and behead him, and then just continue toss him right off.
Yeah. Well, I have his body, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd huck him off.
Yeah.
Dawkin would kind of step back again
Mhm.
and breathe.
Dominus, Dominus,
Yeah.
Dominus,
Chanting.
Dominus.
Thank
And
you, Adam.
he would listen to it, and a smile would creep across his face.
No more are we bound by the shackles of lies. Once again, the words of Zaid Harut will guide us, if they had ever guided us to begin with.
Boom, boom, boom. Whoa.
And he'll walk over,
Mhm.
and he'll look at the brand or the tattoo on the guy's shoulder,
All right, here I will draw it
or
out
on
for you.
Drusus's shoulder.
Yeah, very similar to the usual Rune Knight kind of deal, but you see hints to something else that you have also made. In an odd fashion is, oh wow, that's a lot smaller than I thought it was. Whatever, I guess I can use it. There's a symbol that looks kind of like this. Here. That. Branded into his shoulder.
Let me see.
It's kind of right in the middle there. Yeah.
Okay. Would I clock that as the mark of Eol?
No, this is more similar to the runes that you have put on your feet.
Oh.
Liar. We cannot make new runes, he says.
He would actually carve the skin from his arm. Like,
Mhm.
take his arm, essentially, the portion that has the rune.
Yeah.
And he would strip him completely bare to see if there are any other runes that are on his body. Or if that was just a new one, besides the ones they already have.
Yeah,
Obviously.
you would see other ones that he has tried but have clearly failed, as they, to your knowledge of being a maker of runes, there's no fucking way those would work.
No, just complete trash.
Yeah.
Lol, rune noob.
Rune noob, dude.
Amateur.
Yeah, he would carve the rune off of the side of his arm
Mhm.
that actually worked,
Yeah.
and he would grab the body of Drusus, spit on the fucking corpse, and then kick the rest of his body into the lava.
Yeah. And then you would hear the crackles and burning of the bodies that are now just melting away.
Yeah, and he would begin to walk.
All right.
You are all dismissed. Go about your business. I will find you another time.
All right. As people begin to dismiss, one of the more like higher up sort of guardish people of the higher cult members would hand you sort of like very similar to the badge on your belt. but a little different. Just like it's a little less. Where yours is like a painted key, this is clearly a gem. It is an eye that's been carved to look, or it's a gem that's been carved to look like an eye. And here we go. Ah, this is the key of the Domina. You are now worthy to wield it.
Thank you, brother.
And he puts his hand out and like gently grasps it from this guy.
Yeah. Gives it to you. Good handshake. And then he'd walk off.
Handshake back.
Firmly grasp it.
Firmly grasp it.
And he would look it over.
Yeah. You would find that this is a very finely crafted key. And it definitely serves the same purpose as the one for the door, but you do see that there are other parts to it that it opens something else in this place.
He would like flip it around in his hand a little bit and look.
Mhm.
And he would take the original one he had, and he would look at it for a long, hard minute, and he would very gingerly, it's beaten, it's battered, it's rusted, it's fucked up, and he would take it in and he would put it in his bag as he slots the Dominus's buckle onto his belt.
Mhm.
And he'll look around, and is there anybody left in this room after he's dismissed everyone?
Maybe a few that are still like talking, but most people now have gone back to their sort of duties and are now, trying to fix what the previous Domina caused.
Gotcha. Dawkin would kind of shout out,
Oi, everyone. You are free to do as you wish for now. But I need you out of here.
Did nod, walk
I
out,
have to speak with someone.
leave.
and now it is just me in this room.
All right, close the door behind you. Ah,
They, yeah, so they'd be like, "Oh, sorry," and then they close it.
it's fine, it's fine.
And he'd like step back
Eeyore.
and like call out to Eol
Mhm.
again.
Yep.
One knee down.
No religion check this time. While there isn't many shadows in the room, rather the symbol that you've skinned off this man, the like purple energy from it would spark up again and pull into like the middle of this platform.
Yeah,
And-
let's say he'd set it down.
Yeah, until it forms up into the full figure of Eel that I'm
Okay.
still looking for the token for.
That's okay.
So this was
Bruh.
your cult.
Aye, it was. Led by a liar and a coward. Weak. Didn't even deserve the power
we go.
he had.
It was an interesting one indeed. Very similar to something else I've seen.
And what would that be, if I might ask?
It's an odd feeling, but I had a connection of some kind. Wherever they were pulling that strength from, it was not their own. Kind of a
Some sort of...
Go ahead. Sorry.
It is almost the same feeling I get from you, which I find to be strange.
It was a strange rune they had carved upon their shoulders.
Perhaps it is near here.
I intended to look for it after our conversation. There was a few things I wished to discuss before then, however.
She cross her arms. That being?
Well, first, the coward Loki ran, so I did not get to finish him.
Funny. Okay. Continue.
And he would kind of look down as he like thinks about what he's about to say and what he's about to ask.
Mhm.
And then he kind of reaffirms himself because he's been thinking about it
Mhm.
a lot, and he's thought about it in his time that he's been away.
Mhm.
And he'll kind of look at Eel and he'll ask,
Side Harut. Is he
Raise his eyebrow.
is he dead?
She would, on this sort of aspect, kneel down so that she's eye level with you. He is, but he lives on within me, and he lives on within anyone that believes in him. So don't stop. Understand?
Aye, I will not.
yeah, and he would nod, like kind of affirming what he believed.
Good.
Might
And then
I
she'd stand
ask-
back up.
Might I ask how he died?
He realized that as much as he wished to change the world where I was to be for the better, that he couldn't. And so he gave his life to me instead. I consumed him and I took his power for my own.
Hmm.
It was by his will.
Dawkin would nod.
If his power was freely given to you, then Goddess, I will freely work for you, through you as a champion of sorts.
You wish to be my champion?
I have formed a covenant with the goddess Gara, but, well, she's I don't even know how to put it, if I'm honest. She's quite lackadaisical, I suppose. Bored. Her power's immense.
And he would kind of do the same thing he did in the thing, like doing the shield and like showing her what he could do, forming metal.
Mm-hmm.
She has allowed me to do these great things, but the only reason I am bound to her now is through loyalty, as she helped me when I was in need.
Funny. If you wish to be my champion, I've already asked you to come down south. When you do come there, I will test your power myself. All you have to do, go down, you will meet my daughter there. And then she'll show you the way. Understand?
And he'll nod.
Aye.
Good. In that case, don't disappoint me. And then she'll disappear into a like purplish, like just pulse.
And he'll like smile,
I don't intend to.
and he'll walk off. And as he gets to the bridge, he'll like grab his helmet off the ground that's kind of dented, and like he'll like metal bend and pop the helmet back up where he dented it, and then slot it back over his. And he'll walk out to go and try and find where the Dominus slept and like lived essentially, and where this badge may go. And also he would have picked up the skin and like, put it in a hanky or some shit, and then like left through the double doors to go find where this key goes.
Put it in some milk.
Ew.
Put it in some rice. And
It's
fry it.
some rice. Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah, you'd search through the room, and there is the statue of Zyderut in the room. And very similar to the front door, that he has a hand outstretched with a sort of open slot for a key.
And he would take the buckle off, and he would look at it again, and he would slot it in and turn it.
Yep, and the statue would sort of turn around away from like the whole wall would sort of like shift and do a full circle until there are stairs leading downwards where the statue's like back would be.
And he would look down the steps and he would unflinchingly go down.
All right, and as you'd walk down into this like area, it would become sort of a lot colder, and you'd almost get this like tingling feeling of that something that you're going towards feels wrong.
He would
And-
take his axe out at that point.
Yeah, and you'd walk into a room where a large, almost like cave. It's been like barely carved out, and you would see a large skeleton of a dragon that is chained down in multiple places. And despite the fact that it is a skeleton, its body still reads that it is trying to fight. The size of this dragon also shows that it is of like elder great worm. This thing has been This thing has been alive for thousands of years.
What have they done to you, Great Worm?
And he'll like walk like not even afraid, more of just like, oh shit, like what's happening,
Mhm.
and like kind of gauge the situation. So does it?
Great Worm, can you hear me?
You would not hear anything, but rather you would feel like almost like just the very front of you that's facing it. You would feel like a push on you, and just in your mind, like a rage building. And also,
If it is-
since you're here
Okay.
and you have it, looking at parts of this skeleton, you would see very similar symbols that are carved into the bone on it.
He-
5
Yeah,
of
he
them.
would- Oh, 5 separate runes.
Yeah,
Okay.
listing out
Um,
5, 1 Domina and 4 other people.
I see.
Okay. He would walk up and he would kind of sketch these runes down and like get them. So it is chained, like the worm is chained.
Yeah. It's not clearly like pulling on it, but you can see these are like old chains holding it down.
Go figure out how long it's been dead for.
Yeah, I was about to ask, like, how long has it been dead for?
Would that be
Like-
like nature?
I don't know. Investigation, maybe insight. Like,
I think
there's
that
a few
would-
it could be.
Maybe survival?
Deception, maybe lie. To me, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, can I make the argument that since I am like a religious zealot for like the no, that doesn't make sense.
I mean, this
Okay.
cult has been here for, let's say, it's been here for a long time. At least around 600 or so
Okay.
years.
Yeah. Then, and he would probably know that. So, could I use survival maybe?
Yeah, I
Would that
think
make sense?
survival would make sense. Yeah.
Because I'm proficient in that. So, just a
Oh,
flat
well,
check
perfect.
or
Yeah, flat check.
Usually survival or like medicine.
that's a nat one.
That's an out one.
Oh.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll give you advantage. Okay.
Okay.
There
That's
you go.
17.
There you go.
Okay.
Um.
Oh well, I don't know. Guess I'm leaving.
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah, this
Credits
thing has
roll.
definitely been dead
Sure.
for, probably either the beginning of the cult or a couple hundred years in.
yeah, and Dawkin would just fucking shake his head in like disgust
Yeah.
at what has been perpetrated against this great dragon. And he will actually does not look like it's gonna get up and like fuck shit up, right?
No, but you
Okay.
do.
But there
You
is
know.
a semblance of life within this
Yeah. Well,
this
life,
shell.
rage.
Well,
Yeah.
a
since-
burning ember of hate,
Yeah.
essentially.
Also, since you are so close, give me another perception check.
8. Damn.
Okay, never mind.
Well, this is just me. He would look over the body and like try and ascertain exactly like is the power coming from the rune? Like obviously it's coming like runes are emanating power, but I mean like is the creature like how do I word this? Like
Where's the anger coming from?
yeah, there you go. That thank you. That where's that
Mm.
anger, that rage coming from? Like that overwhelming sense of like hate.
Ooh, okay.
Is it like the top rune in its head or like where is it coming from specifically?
In that case, I'm gonna have to have you roll one more perception check.
11.
11. All right. Yeah, it's not too bad thinking about it. The the feeling that you're getting, it doesn't seem to be emanating from something. It's coming from the entire dragon itself. And as you kind of like step towards it, like you can feel like despite the fact that there is no meat on this thing's bones, like somehow it's either still here or just the very rage it left behind of being chained up like this still just like echoes in its body.
Right, like the spirit of this thing is being sustained by fucking pure hate and violence and just like
Yeah.
how dare you chain me here? Okay.
Yeah, since you are close, and you have seen A, Zeidharut, and B, the other dragon you saw in like your vision previously, you would see those kind of like a couple similarities with this one. The like wind sort of like they're not scales, but the big things that kind of came off the back of Zeidharut's head and that other dragon.
Yeah.
Also kind of in places behind this dragon's head. And as you kind of like would follow along the whole thing, it would have similar like more of those similar talons, and it should be a lot longer, and you just kind of see like some similarities between the two of them.
Oh man, Doc gonna bring this guy back and fucking kill him again. Is there? He wouldn't think this is Zeidharut, right?
No, Zeidharut was
Okay.
way bigger.
Got you. Okay, this is still fairly massive being.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay, so it's just one of his kin, or it's somebody who was, or it's something that was like. Yeah. Okay. So you said there were runes on its body, correct?
Mm-hmm. The ones that are carved in.
One for the Dominum, or the Dominus, and like 4 others, correct?
Yeah.
Doc, this is such a terrible idea when I'm alone. Doc him to reach out and like touch the skull where the rune is.
Okay.
Like feel it.
Can you roll me a wisdom save?
Yeah, that's just like blinding fucking rage. Yep. I'm going to, before I do this, Storm Rune.
Okay.
So I can give myself advantage. Okay. This is such a mistake. I'm gonna give myself advantage, by the way.
Yeah.
12. I'm gonna use... Do I fail that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use Indomitable, and I'm gonna roll that again. When you Indomitable, it says re-roll a failed saving throw. Is that also an advantage?
I don't think that's advantage. It would say otherwise. It would just say re.
Okay.
It says re-roll.
Yeah. Okay. So advantage or no?
Yeah. I see what you mean. Do you have to use your do you have to use reaction to do?
No, it's just free.
No, for the advantage part of it.
Yeah, it would be my reaction.
Yeah, so then it would just be normal. It's the normal roll.
Fuck it.
Okay. As you sort of like
I
touch
saw that
its
coming.
yeah.
It's okay.
As you sort of touch its head, everything goes like black. And now we'll go to another person.
I'm gonna
Oh,
kill
boy.
a lot of people today. Okay.
All right. So between Mithra and Valen, Dolkin.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Who wants to go?
Actually,
Hmm?
quick commentary about that scene. I just so happened to be reading about dragons during that whole scene
Oh, perfect.
in the
Nice.
Fidspan thing. About who should get a scene? I think Mithra should get a scene because
Yeah, I agree.
Cyber hasn't done anything
Okay.
far yet.
I,
Or
mean, I
haven't
think
got.
both of us ended off at the same time.
What was that?
Yeah,
Kinda-
well,
Off at the same time.
You're
Vale and I kind of had like our own thing with
Oh, that's
the
good.
Sagittarius.
dragon.
For some reason, every time the session starts, someone comes home with groceries.
You're really like quiet and echoed in the background. That's not just me, right?
No, yeah, he is a little echoed.
Yeah, sure.
Hello?
There we go.
There you go. It's a bit better.
That's...
Uh,
Yeah.
There
if
we
you want me
go.
to go first, though, I'll go first.
okay.
I'll be long resting on the way there, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, since you're getting carried.
Yep.
Alright. Let's see.
That reminds me, I can probably use my actual mic now.
Okay. Let me just grab the thing. Where's the facility? I'm assuming you're hopping in to the facility when you do get there.
Yeah.
Alright. That. I gotta remember. Get rid of all tokens.
Come down there with the Archons.
Yeah.
Oh. Control them.
Oh, my bad. Raya and Raya.
Alright. I'm
Okay.
coming down here and just
Yeah, the dude would just like snort when you hop down.
again doing the slop, but I'm hitting him with the eyebrow raise. I'm moving swiftly onwards. I'm going to. Yeah. This one, I believe, is the one with the higher nature. Or, I mean, medicine.
Mhm.
No, this one's completely. Wait, this one should be trained in medicine. What happened?
Right there.
Hmm.
Stealth, investigation, deception, athletics, arcana.
So I believe I wanted this one to be trained in medicine.
I don't think any of them
Uh,
have medicine.
This one's at least an expert in arcana. Where were they getting medicine from? Because I know I wanted them to have it. I think I might have switched it and then forgot to save it to the token. Before, having them finished. Oh wait, wasn't medicine supposed to come from me?
I don't think so.
Or which skills did I give them?
I'm pretty sure the ones that they have.
I know 2 are from their class, and then there's the 2 others from, like, me, quote unquote.
I think that was arcana and deception. I'm pretty sure they both have
Okay.
those.
Well, this guy's very bad at everything. That's sad.
Yeah.
Well, all things considered, I'm just gonna leave the rogue to stay here. And this one will help them do arcana stuff, because they both have arcana anyways.
Okay.
Where's a good arcana room? Computer. studying the arcane in the computer room.
Okay.
Yeah, they're gonna go do that now. I'm gonna go to the control. Wrong way.
To flesh computer.
Yep. Start fiddling around with it. Any new options?
Mm-mm.
The flesh pewter.
Yep.
The
Flesh
flesh
computer. Nope. Same old, same old.
Alright, I'll set it up to make me guns.
All right. Which one are you making?
I'm going to make a sniper rifle.
All right. It'll take
The
one
heaviest
week.
it's got under 100 pounds.
Okay. Yeah, it'll take 1 week. And then I think you have one more charge.
Yep. Another order of flesh on the board.
All right. So, week. As when all your stuff will be done.
Alright. I'll take a patrol around the place to see if anything has changed.
Okay. You do walk around, check out some facilities. Obviously the factory is a little cleaner looking. There's a few extra little additions here and there. Not super sure exactly what they're for, but nothing looks bad. It's all clearly upgrades. You find the silo room that you hadn't visited before.
We have missiles?
Yeah, one of the soldiers there would kind of look over at you and then just shake its head, shrug, and look away.
When did we get these? That's awesome. I'm gonna loot the silo room if there's anything cool in it.
There's nothing super crazy. Yeah, the ICPM room. The most interesting thing you'd find would be the computer, which, same thing, DNA scan, put your hand on it, and then it would do a little it would show you a little globe on the screen for Primora. And then there would be a bunch of dots all on previously fired areas, and they're all over the planet. Definitely some more in areas you could assume were previously populated areas.
I'm gonna take note of these places. Does this thing have satellite?
You do a little check. No.
Alright. I'm gonna actually go investigate the computers for a bit.
Okay.
And see if I can't find any information on any known surviving groups.
Okay. Let's see. Can you roll me computer? We do have a computers check on there now, right? I'm not crazy.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
just intelligence.
Yeah. 23. Okay. Do a little check through, looking for stuff. You do find that there are other groups that were listed. However, almost all of them are crossed out, excluding the last group, which is the Ulysses Arc. And then next to each of their names is a count for attempts to try and take them out. There's been quite a few other groups on here that have 10 attempts to get rid of them. The Ulysses Arc though is going from 30 to 35.
Sad. I guess I just futz around with the radio for an hour then.
Okay.
I believe there was one channel that I heard someone on, but their voice wasn't very clear. I'm gonna spend a while on that one.
Okay. All right. Is there anything else you're gonna be doing for your time here?
Oh yeah, after I'm done fucking around on the radio, I'm gonna teleport home.
Oh, okay. Yep. There wouldn't be anything, so you just teleport home.
Using belt to mark this place as well.
Gotcha. Alright, and then we go to the world map. Here, bam bam, and then, alright. Give me like 1 second to mark down that there are
Calendar.
things being done in a moment.
Yeah, I've killed everyone in that fucking cult, haven't I? You can be honest with me, they're all dead.
Oh yeah, is the microphone fine, by the way?
It's good.
Yeah, you sound great, bud.
Yeah. Oh, it's next month. Atheros, Sniper and Sniper and Schmeat done. There we go.
All right. When I get to town, I can sense that guy I infected, right?
Are you talking about the
The
dude in the?
Ice Kingdom.
The Ice Kingdom
Ice
guy?
Kingdom Noble.
The
yeah.
noble. He's the only one that got infected.
That was the one that got put in jail, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go zone on in him. Fucking Nemesis walking towards the location.
Okay. Here, give me a second. I gotta write something down. Let's see. I'm sorry for your lore, Folly.
That's fine. You know what, brother? I touched it. It's okay. I killed everyone. I know I killed everyone.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with that.
Where is the thing? Okay, here we go. All right. Let's see. I need to grab that, and I need to go to here. Where is it? Bam. All right, you hone in, looking for a snack. This might take a second to load because it's the shitty main base.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, and you hone in on this here building. Yeah, right. I forgot.
So much fucking chaos.
All right. I'm entering.
All right. Yeah, you walk over to the door. I'm just getting rid of some stuff. And I mean, it's locked. Do you have a way in?
Locked. Okay.
Yeah.
Do I have a way in? Is there a window?
I mean, yeah. Are you gonna shatter it?
Is a window on the door?
No.
Oh. Let's see. I don't have thieves' tools. Oh, wait a minute. I've got a word for this.
Oh, you do.
I can
Cool.
use my words rather than my fists. Amazing.
Say it. What is it, Cyber?
I'm opening up the notes page.
Booba.
Booba. Elopa.
Elopa.
Knock.
That's the spell.
Yeah.
The elven word for friends.
Yep. Say Elopa, and you hear some ching, 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 and then the door will open up.
I go in.
You walk in, and you're greeted with a very, very dusty library. Like some people have clearly been like dusting some things off, but this place is very like rarely visited. And then your sense just points you down this way until you get to some stairs. Walk down, and and then take a turn, so you're going back the other way, and you're greeted with the classic like jail cell, like big like room that opens up, and then it goes like down a floor, jail cell on each side, going down a hall, and there's a couple guards there that haven't really noticed you, except for one dude who's just like literally leaning against the wall. It's like you turn the corner and he looks at you and goes, oh, the door was locked. How did you get in here?
It was open.
Are you lying to me?
Oh no, am I?
Squints.
Deception.
He kind of like looks down at like his keys, and he like brings one up and like jingles it and goes, maybe it isn't locked. Well, this is the jail. You're not supposed to be in here.
I've got some business here. There was the one noble that, one of the ice nobles. Fuck, I keep forgetting the name of the place. Locked up here. We took
Mhm.
care of it.
Oh,
Me.
are you one of the guys that like fuck these people up?
Yeah.
No, fine. You know what? Yeah, go get him. I'll show you where he is. He's annoying. He always like rants about how shitty we are, whatever. And you'll start like walking down some halls, assuming you're following him. So he's not even like looking back. Open a couple doors, and then like go down some stairs until eventually he's like in the big old like cell block, and you'll see some people like prisoners like walking around, a lot of them being the nobles and the people that you captured in that house. Well, there's your man.
And he wasn't bleeding, right?
Bleeding?
Yeah, when you took him in.
Oh, no. Why?
Okay. Gonna go in to the room, assuming it's open.
Yeah, he opened it. And he locks it
Walk
behind
up
you.
to the guy.
Just knock when you're done.
Take a look at him. Get like a light, cast like light on something.
Like, oh, ew, what happened to you? You were disgusting the last time.
I need to look at you. Hold still. I'm gonna try to grab him and then investigate like his eyes.
Okay.
I roll like medicine to determine if he's like, gamma or if he's the guy.
Yeah, sure.
Or to see like how infected
Yeah.
he is.
In that case, roll me medicine. 23. Okay. Both checking like eyes, think just anything on him. As you're like examining him, and also just like psionically, because you can sense other sort of gamma cells. This guy's not very infected at all. It seemingly hasn't progressed since the last time you dripped a little bit of blood into him.
Okay.
I was like, let go of me.
Alright, I'm gonna snap his neck.
Oh, really?
It's not me, I'm just the messenger.
Oh my god, are you gonna kill this guy?
Yeah, I'm gonna kill him.
Okay.
I've been duped way too many times.
All right. Fucking.
An abnormal number of times.
Woo!
I've
We're the-
triple checked things.
We're the good guys,
still had
right?
them turn out-
We're the good guys.
No.
I've triple checked things and still had them turn out bad. No loose ends. Not this time.
Okay.
This is your fault, Dark.
You grab onto his head, and he's like, "What are you doing?" And then you just and fucking slumps, falls over. And silence.
Alright, I'm gonna start burning the body.
All right.
Firebolt.
The other people that are in the room are like, what the fuck is going on? And as the body is like burning, its eyes will open. And
I fucking knew it. I've been
a-
way
a-
too many times.
a deep like
I was a step ahead. Nope.
yeah, a deep like disgusting like tannish light will kind of like shine out of his eyes, and then the body will like contort, like trying to like look at you, and you'll just hear a voice, like its mouth will like open, but it won't like talk, as you know it's burning alive. Or it's burning, it's already dead, and it's just falling apart, and you'll just hear a
Hello there, Mithra.
Hey, you thought you was a step ahead. Wrong.
I thought I could be in here just taking my time watching to see what happened, but no.
Is Gamma from the Midwest?
He's become Tom Kench. At least that one's more understandable than the other one.
I know.
I'm just here taking my time.
I like it. It's funny.
Don't worry. We'll see each other soon. I just shut up already. You're making this awkward. I'm gonna keep shooting over the fire bolts.
Fuck. We're gonna be seeing each other a lot sooner than you believe.
And then, the fucking, like, jaw will fall off, and he'll, like, look down at it, and then eventually the body will just kind of fall over.
I'm going to mentally tell Archon.
Mm-hmm.
Tell the guards or the soldiers they're with.
Mm-hmm.
Watch out if he's thrown anything.
Okay.
Make sure he hasn't infected anything, but beyond the city limits.
Okay.
Also, can I contact Morvana? Yeah, you thought I didn't remember that name, huh?
Oh my god, he remembered Morvana.
Huh, you thought I didn't remember.
Wrong.
Wrong.
Do you want to contact Morvana?
Yeah.
Alright. Fucking beep boop 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 boop. Beep boop boop.
What?
Hey, are you still at the base?
Yes!
Do you have a phone?
Fuck, I don't have a phone. I have a phone. You have a phone?
Yes!
Oh my god. I feel like I'm in the Stone Age as fuck.
You are!
Uh,
What do you get to the point?
Fucking infected guy killed it. Said some weird shit. I'm not sure if he's just trying to psych me out or something. Fucking Gamma. But he said like, oh, I'll see you sooner than you think. Like, fuck does that mean? I don't know if he's throwing more shit, or if the thing he sent over to the fireplace is like cracking open now. But if the two other like creatures I left inside the building start freaking out, feel free to torch them.
Finally, you say something that isn't idiotic.
I've been duped way too many times to fall for this all again.
Is that all?
Yeah, pretty much. We're gonna be attacking him soon.
Good, get rid of him already.
Alright, I hang up.
Yeah, and he hangs up.
What a nice guy.
Nice guy.
What a nice
That's
guy.
the first night. He actually didn't call me filth. This is a step ahead.
He did call you an idiot, though.
Yeah, but so do my friends.
That's fair.
This is a step in the right direction. I'm loving this. Anyways, I make sure the body's basically nothing but dust and leave.
Yeah.
I don't bother to knock on the door. I just open it with a word.
He goes, what? All right, and
You just-
fucking locks it behind you.
Didn't know you could talk to doors?
No.
Helps. Don't try to say that word. Your brain will explode. Door
Alright.
language is confusing.
All right, I'll remember not to. And like as you're like leaving, you'll see him like turn around towards the door and go, "Are you like alive?"
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go visit Lucas now.
Okay.
That's the last thing I'm doing today.
All right. Here, yeah, we'll just do that if it's the last thing, real quick.
Wait, quick question.
Mm-hmm.
Biologically speaking, when is this happening?
I believe, it's like, what do you call it? It's like the morning of the next day. So like
Yeah,
you guys
would have already been there.
yeah, you guys would have been there for at least like 6 hours.
If we want to do a quick jump to them, I'm
Yeah.
down.
Let's do that then. We can just finish off your stuff real quick. The tag team duo arrives to the town on the cart, speeding up, and like the cart, and like you're getting a little too close to town, and then fucking Dolkin just drops the anchor and literally like spins you guys out as you get towards the house until you're finally at a stop next to it. Because by the way, the brake is an anchor.
Believe this
I
was where
fall
it was
over in the
ori-
cart.
Believe we've reached our destination.
Ah. Yeah. I like crawl out. My arms are like noodles. Oh,
Help me
much
push.
shoveling.
Help me push the cart into the compartment that's supposed to be in. It was originally in.
It's just the side of the house.
Wait, hold on. Where
Help
did we get
push
the
it.
cart from? Where did we get the cart from?
It was just on the side of the house.
Okay.
You just push it over there.
Push it into the quote unquote garage.
Yeah.
Push it with my head because my arms aren't working.
Okay. Yeah, you guys push it over until it's stopped. It's still like kind of like sputtering with steam, but you know that'll turn off eventually, probably. Maybe.
There we go.
The breather.
Yeah.
We'll go cook us dinner.
Like while he's doing that and stuff. This house, it's like right outside of the town, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna look out like to the distance. What does this field look like right here?
It is a field, and there's like maybe a tree every now and then. Very, very few. But it's like tall grass. Just a big open field.
All right. I'm gonna like throughout the time that Vale is cooking whatever, I'm gonna like go and try to talk to him about like potential places for this seed. Vale. So this seed is gonna grow and stuff. Do you think I should put it in like a hidden place or like a place where there's room to grow?
What do you know about world seeds? presume not much.
I mean, I don't know anything about these world seeds.
Sorry. Hello?
Sam's Undertale comes to kick your rat. What do you do?
Yeah. All right.
First,
Yep,
think back
alright,
to your
bye.
training. Surely a master teacher may
Undertale.
have taught you something. Just gotta remember.
I'm
I've
gonna
heard
do
that.
something even better.
Oh.
I'm gonna reach for the jar
Mhm.
and like open it up, and I'm gonna take out the seed,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna look at it,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna cast Speak with Plants. Hey, little guy. Can you hear me?
Can you roll me a wisdom save?
Not you two,
Oh no!
dude. You're at least
Wisdom.
really wise.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
really
a wise
wise.
guy.
Oh, that's not
Jesus.
even enough.
No.
This is pure life energy.
Yeah, you talk to it, and at first you don't like get anything, and then literally like a fucking wall. You know, they like what's that meme that people have done? Like, oh hello, something knowledge forbidden, not forbidden knowledge, knowledge beyond my comprehension.
You just read
Yeah.
the Necronomicon, brother.
Yeah,
Oh
it just
no.
smacks you in the fucking face, and you just fall on the ground and you're unconscious.
Oh,
Awesome. Man-made horrors beyond my comprehension.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
I'm unconscious.
Yeah, I'll just roll like a D3 for hours. Ah, you're out for an hour.
The seed's still in the ground.
Yeah, it just falls on the ground.
Theo will carefully pick it up and put it back in the jar. And screw it back on.
I am such a bad champion.
And Theo will drag Dolkin into the house. And then, hopefully when Dolkin wakes up, dinner will be ready. The
Oh
dinner
my
is
God.
probably...
Oh my god.
Dinner is, fried bananas. Fried bananas.
Deep fried bananas. Alright, yeah. Hour passes. You get back up. Deep fried bananas,
Ugh.
baby.
Whoa, that's crazy. What? Where's the seed? Oh, thank goodness. Thanks, Vale. I'll eat the fried bananas and stuff and be like, so, I tried talking to the seed. Would not recommend it.
Powerful.
What was that?
Powerful thing.
I think I'm having a stroke. What?
Never mind.
Oh, alright.
Back to the original subject. You try to remember anything from your training. World seeds.
Dolkin's gonna scratch his head. Have I had any,
Mm-mm. No,
like...
world seeds are definitely nothing you've heard of.
I've not heard anything about world seeds before. I mean,
Vale-
I even just recently learned about like mana and stuff like that. So,
Do you want to roll a
Vale will
nature
put-
check for... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Actually, well, Vale will put both his hands on the side of his Dolkin's forehead, like hard, and we'll give like to give the help back to whatever check.
Alright, yeah. Alright.
Whatever check he
Yeah,
think.
give me a nature check.
nature check. Okay.
Yeah, give me a nature check. You got advantage.
Advantage.
We don't know. Then connect the
Okay.
dots.
You have a plus
Nature
5
check.
from your
Okay.
boon, so
So I'm gonna have to add that manually. So,
yeah.
or like, perform as wisdom check. What? Can I do that?
perform as wisdom check?
It's intelligence, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure it's intel. Oh, is it your? I don't think it. Is there a certain thing that lets you perform it as a wisdom check, like circle the
Not that I
land,
know of.
or like druid? It's a bog traveler. Oops. No.
Okay, so I'll just do it as regular.
Yeah.
So
Advantage.
8. Oh, yep, that's right. Okay.
9. All right.
No, 14.
14. Oh, right, 14. Right, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Still, you don't gleam too much on exactly what you should do with this thing, but one thing hits you real hard in the head of how you should plant this thing. Big tree. Really big tree. Probably don't plant this in a small area.
Big tree. Don't plant in small place. Oh, thanks, Vale. I don't think I'd be able to think of that without your help.
Right on. Remember how big the world tree was that we visited a few hours ago?
Yeah, that was big. All right, I think that open field is going to be a really good spot for it. Plenty of soil. Yeah, that's some good stuff. Because I think, like,
I'm just testing something.
there's snow stuff, like, that way. Then isn't there, like, not good stuff north and to the west?
Secret base is to the north, to the south is path, the east is the city, to the west is a field.
Yeah, I think the field is the best bet.
Mm.
You want to go do that now?
Before Vale answers that, Vale would like to get a mental picture of the world tree that he just went to.
Mm-hmm.
Out of character, how big is this world tree? Is it to scale? The world map?
Yeah, roughly. It reaches to the clouds. You might want to move out quite a few tiles.
Yeah, and also the world tree. When we went to it, like, was it surrounded by forests or?
There was a very large clearing around the tree.
So the world tree itself is not actually in the forest. It's in a clearing of its own.
Yeah.
So can Vale try to infer that this would be planted in the forest? What would happen to the trees around the forest?
They'd probably get moved. By force, obviously.
Think, like, right at the edge of the forest, like, over that way. And I'm going to point, like, to the forest edge. Because he said he wanted it close to the town, right?
So, do you want it close to the town? Believe it is a wise choice.
I think so. And Dolkin's gonna, like, look up at the sky. Is the portal still there?
Yeah.
Or, like, the thing in the sky? Yeah. Yeah, I think having this here is going to be good for the people and for the land. Yeah. Let's go plant this thing.
Right.
Alright. Guys travel out a couple hours. And then take the seed, pop it out.
Yeah.
Perhaps right here. The very edge.
Yeah. Like right
more...
in between where we are.
Okay, so like right,
no,
yeah, like
no.
right here.
That's
No?
not there.
It's a bit far away, isn't it?
Close to you wish it to be.
Well,
He did say close to town.
So like right here, maybe.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Perhaps
right
closer
here.
to the forest.
Right there.
Well, let's compromise. Well, it's close to town and also close to the trees. So like right here, I think is good. Because my thought is, what if these roots grow into the town? I'd rather the roots grow into like a forest than the town itself.
Yeah.
Should it not be closer to the forest?
Well, we also don't want like the roots to be like suffocated and not have enough nutrients. I don't know. This is magic stuff. I don't know how it's gonna grow. So I say right here,
Plant the seed.
right? Dilkin will start planting the seed, getting the area where it's gonna be like prepared and ready.
Mm-hmm. All right. Just do some
He
digging.
will plant the seed.
All right. Put it in the ground. Cover it up. And then like, you know how you kind of like pat the dirt on top, so like, if someone like steps on it, they're not just gonna fucking just face plant and destroy the seed.
Yeah.
As you're like planting it, literally a little sprout pops up like between your fingers.
Oh.
And then around you too, kind of like if you've seen like how like laser and like you like engrave things in, so it's like the like and it like carves things around.
Huh?
Yeah, in a big circle around you guys, runes will like carve into the ground until they do a full like circle. And then
Oh.
literally like this small like sapling or its little sprout starts to grow into a sapling until like it's got little small little like twigs and stuff. And then literally like your hands like looking down at this thing, Tibbs's face just pops out of the top of this thing. And then you just like goes, oh. And then like yeah. Yeah. And then he kind of like moves himself to the side and pulls himself out of the tree. Oh, that was a little too close for comfort. you planted it.
Yeah. Did we do it right?
Kind of like looks around and he just like, like hand over the eyes so he can like squint and look over. Yeah, that town's pretty close. And I look back and go, you didn't give it to Mithra at all, did you?
No.
Good. Oh, perfect. You did it. Good job.
Yay.
It's
I'm a good champion.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
All right. Yeah, it's very small right now, but it'll grow grand and big one day. It won't be as big as the one over there. It'll be more like a branch of it. But it's just large enough to extend my reach out so I can help with whatever's coming in these coming days. 'Cause let me tell you, you'll look back over. I am pretty sure you guys cause more chaos than anything I've seen.
Yeah.
Haven't been with them for a very long time.
True. At this point, I think you're kind of the peacekeeper. Please, prevent them from doing crazy shit.
Ada will nod.
Good. I'll be setting up some protection around here in a bit. I still got things to do, but thank you for actually planting it. And then you'll step back into the little sapling and just
One more thing.
sticks head back out. Yes.
The end device on that. It will point to the ominous portal above town.
No. I'm squinting. Oh. Why is there a portal to the dream above your town?
Same reason why he has been infested by the nightmare.
Oh. Hmm. When... Well, nothing really aggressive lives in the dream. They can be kind of pranksters. I wouldn't get nearer that portal, though. Almost no mortal can prevent themselves from just falling into an eternal slumber if they get too close. Once the tree here grows
Wait.
large enough.
So anybody that like goes in there, they can fall asleep.
If you get
I mean, they'll fall asleep.
if you get too close, as long as you're within sort of its reach, yeah, you're out. Wow.
With tired eyes, Dulcan slowly turns and looks towards the portal.
No. You
I'm
have.
so tired.
I'm sorry, my friend. You are in tune with the nightmare. The nightmare is the opposite side of that coin, and then like a hand will come out of the sapling, like pat you on the back. If you go in there, you're not falling asleep either.
He like falls over, ass up, face in the ground.
When the tree
Dang.
here gets strong enough, I'll be able to close it.
During my heritage, would I be immune to the sleep effect as well?
You may be. Simply due to your fayish nature. Yeah, there you go. You remembered. But be careful with how you get up there. That does look like a very long fall. All right.
So you can think of it as escape portal, in case we ever get stuck in there.
Yes. Just be careful. All right. I will see you soon. You are free to leave the tree here alone. It'll be safe. All right?
You can protect it.
Mm-hmm. Naturally. I am the guardian of the tree. And then he just disappears into the little sapling.
And looking around the landscape, how many other trees are there?
Other trees? There's like one or two pretty close to you, like out, scattered around. But the main trees are around like the tree line.
Your wish, can pay a visit here every once in a while.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Others don't need to know about this. Give it as a secret that you can keep.
I mean, I don't see why we need to keep it a secret.
Trust that Mithra won't eat it. Uproot it. Something weird with it.
I mean, I don't think Mithra would do something like that. If she wanted to, she could just do it to the other world tree.
But this one's weaker.
I have a little bit more faith in my friends. I don't think they'll do something like that. Especially if I ask them not to.
You say so.
I hope so.
All right. And then I take it you guys return?
Hell yeah.
All right. Good
Freaking,
shit.
we planted a tree and it's gonna be huge.
Yeah. Ignore
Wait,
my
where?
PS4 that is pissing me off right now. It is just beeping.
The house or the ruins?
Well, Mithra said that she was gonna like teleport to the ruins, so I guess let's head there first. and then like afterwards we'll like go to the town. If we find that Mithra's like not there, we'll just like head back to town.
Okay.
It's late.
You
Yeah.
guys did
We're gonna
travel
sleep.
like 2-4-4-8. So when you do start leaving town, Mithra, were you gonna go to the ruins? After?
Right now, I'm gonna go to Lucas.
But then after, you're gonna go to the ruins?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I suppose.
So you two would actually end up meeting. So we go to Mithra then to finish her off. Let's see. So you're going to Lucas, correct?
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. I'm getting more and more angry at this PS4. Let's see. Where is your token?
May
Move
the
you up.
dragon possess you. It has to me.
Yeah. All right. There you go.
You look so tired, dude.
Okay.
I feel your pain, Lucas.
Alrighty. Let's stroll on then.
Mm-hmm. Lucas upstairs. He's got like 5 empty coffee mugs next to him and an actual coffee mug that he's drinking.
For
Mhm.
hilarity's sake, I'm in perfect form, just tentacles spazzing out, floating up towards him.
Yeah, you fucking come up as he's like taking a sip. He goes, "What is wrong with you?
I'm perfect.
You look disgusting. What happened?
What the hell? It doesn't look that bad. I clean myself.
You got like tentacles all over you."
Alright, I'll cool it down. I thought it'd be funny. Look, it's a joke. Turn it off.
God.
Now I'm just fucking, just the fucking 6 wings.
Yeah. What happened to you? You went and, I assume, dealt with the Ice Kingdom, considering we haven't had anything
This is the
blowing up at
craziest
our door.
Story.
The one-winged flesh angel. Mithra.
Domina. Bro.
This is the craziest fucking story. All of this, the gold, I think that's just the font of divine energy inside of me, just growing bigger and bigger. Not much I can do about that.
Okay.
I mean, you know, it's kind of fitting. I look cool. I'm a demigod. Yeah.
Oh
How
no.
is-
Can you guys hear it? I have to ask.
Yeah, I can hear the PS4.
Whenever your
Yeah.
mic is cued, we
Yeah.
hear it like
Dude,
It wants freedom.
it's never been this active. I think there is a
Fighting
ghost.
on its life.
can you just like unplug it or something?
Ask the ghost if it wants to roll. I'll roll for the ghost. Roll a d20 for the ghost.
Alright. Do I have to roll a physical one?
Yeah, so it can possess the die.
Alright.
We'll see if it's gonna give you good fortune or not.
Alright, ghost. Here. Let me make sure this is like good for you. Alright. Grab this. I shouldn't grab the metal die because it's too heavy. Grab this dice and roll it. Roll it! Hmm?
Be careful, if that dice is metal and it's magnetic, I think that might kill the PS4 instead.
It's not magnetic though. Why should put it on the PS4? You're right. Didn't do anything. I'm watching it. Maybe I roll on the PS4. Oh,
Yeah, roll on the PS4. Let's see what result we get.
got a 9.
Oh,
Lucas's outlook is not good.
yeah, he knows us.
Damn.
Damn. All right. All right.
So, anyways,
Mhm.
we're preparing to go to war, right?
Yeah.
Save the town. You know, mostly. resurrected everyone, you know, done deal. I take the new psychos I've found down to the facility to turn 2 of them into demigods. 'Cause I figured out how to do that.
Yeah.
Takes
Okay.
like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Get orange juice and crackers afterwards.
Oh.
Anyways, we then go up to the Ice Kingdom. By the way, they're demigods because we want to kill their god.
No.
For
Yeah. Okay.
reasons, because Brandon was using some of their power, at least presumably, based on my intuition of divine power. I could sense it out, you know.
Mm.
So this is more of a revenge story. We go there. The Ice Guard are already pissed and are slaughtering them.
Hmm. I don't know an ice guard. You know what? I have a test
You know,
for you.
the...
What's the password? What is the password, huh?
Don't make me turn into a cactus. Fuck, I did it. Cactus mode.
But what's the password? The word.
Oh, fuck.
Well, it's more of a sentence, but... oh, fuck. What is it?
Give me a second. I'm looking it up as well.
I'm looking it up.
The trees send their regards.
Ah, there we go.
That's what I like.
The trees send their regards.
Yeah, that's the one. The trees send their regards.
One of the voices in your head says.
Yeah. All right, there we go. Okay, so it's actually you. Good to hear.
Listen, my note page just sometimes does not save.
You're good, dude.
Yeah, you're good. It's the Frost Guard, Mithra. Frost Guard.
Oh, fucking pedantic. Shut up.
If I started calling you, I don't know, instead of Gremlin, Goblin, it would have a different meaning.
Yeah, it'd have a different meaning. It'd mean you're dead in the next 5 seconds.
Oh shit.
Anyways.
Squint.
Eyebrow raise.
Goblin.
Anyways. We go in there. Ice
Mhm.
Frost Guard.
Mm-hmm.
Posh. Are already fighting their way through. We fight in through a different way. Manage to beat them up there to the top.
Mm-hmm.
And we proceed to go in. Ice Queen. Start fighting her. Pillars of ice, trying to block us off, freeze us to death before we can get to her.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, Tara just chews through ice.
Hmm.
Rushes
still
down,
alive?
Immediately. Oh yeah, she's fine.
Oh, good.
Immediately shatters her into
Hmm.
little pieces.
Oh. Oh.
It's a little weird.
Okay. Okay. Writing it down.
Turns
writing it
out,
down.
Brandon isn't Brandon. He's Loki.
He stops writing. Didn't you say something about Loki before?
Yeah, Loki killed a god.
Oh.
And split Garmin guy in half.
Oh.
Trickster god.
Keeps writing. Hmm.
So as far as we know, a Titan.
Okay.
So, this is where things get crazy. Figured out, it was him the whole time inside of the camp impersonating us.
Hmm. Raises a single eyebrow. Okay.
So, we fight him. Get this, we beat his ass. And he runs away.
Huh. I like scratches his head.
Bit of a short step to the side. Before that, I was also turning into a worm, so that might have contributed to him running away.
Okay. Turning into a worm. God, yeah. Okay.
Yep. I get stabbed by Vale,
Oh.
who has a psychic inhibitor knife. I don't know where the hell he got it.
Mm-hmm.
And now, instead of becoming a worm, I'm like, the psychic energy's compacting into me. And now, instead of a worm, I'm just really extremely evolved. Yeah.
Huh. Gotcha. Okay. You fought it. I guess I kind of have to believe you. You're standing here. Huh. What about the kingdom?
Oh, their upper class is completely dismantled.
Oh. Dismantled or
Covering now. Oh, another thing. Loki seemed to cause one of the ice ley lines to go out of control. I went and dealt with that.
Okay.
Now it's normal again.
Okay.
So the ice people can go reclaim their kingdom and, you know, I don't think they'll be attacking us again.
Yeah. Huh. Kind of like finishes writing, takes another sip of coffee. Huh. Well, you dealt with the problem you made. Oh, more like finished it, but I will write up your reward. This Loki fellow, did he say he was coming back?
You know he's coming back.
Okay, they always do. They always do.
You know he's coming back.
Yeah.
Let's be honest here.
Okay. Let's see. Let's tally up everything that you guys had on hold. On. Mm-hmm. On that. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, man. Well, I think this will definitely set you. I mean, fuck. Excuse my language. And he'll hand you the sort of like paper, the pay slip that he was writing. I think that'll hold you guys over for a long time, but please continue doing what you do.
Take a look at the paper.
It's like 52K.
Fold it up. Give it a sniff. Smells like money.
That is from all the other things that you guys had found while your payment was on hold.
Oh yeah. Big deal here.
Oh
We're
no.
gonna go kill Gamma again.
Again?
Again. This time, he's now a god. And he's at the bottom of the ocean in the Atlantis.
Just fucking puts his head on the desk. It's at the bottom of the ocean?
He's
But-
making tornadoes out of sharks.
Oh, of course he is. Okay.
Be prepared in case anything comes from the northwest.
Okay.
That's where his other missile is.
Northwest? Isn't that like the desert?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, maybe the lizard folk will stop. No, they're like tribal.
Also, is it just me, or does it look like there's a dog in this cobblestone?
What? Fucking, what are you looking at?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
it does,
You
dude.
see?
As
Oh
soon as
my
you said
god.
it-
Where? Point at it.
There's a freaking Snoopy in the cobblestone.
Oh my god, you're right. What?
Holy shit.
I can't believe that.
Oh my god.
There it is.
He's been here the whole time.
What the
It's
fuck?
Schneebelschnorp.
No.
No.
It's
No.
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 He doesn't exist here.
Oh my god.
Snorp can't get you. He doesn't. He's not real.
He's not real.
Schneebel Schnorp in the corner.
Oh no.
Screenshot the dog in the cobblestone.
God.
Oh,
Imagine you say that in character too.
Oh,
Have you ever noticed that there are dogs?
Yeah, I'm gonna say that in character. Have you ever noticed there's a dog in the cobblestone?
no.
Look, I got a picture of it right here.
I don't want to see your weird pictures. Stop.
There's a dog in the cobblestone.
I already paid you. Let me do my notes, please. I'm tired.
Oh yeah, one more thing.
Ah.
There was an infected guy in town. I killed him and I burned the body.
Thank you.
If there's a prisoner missing, that was me. I killed that guy.
Okay. How did you get in the prison?
I talked to the door,
What?
and the door said, "Yeah, come right on in."
Are you lying to me? I can't even
I
tell.
don't know. Am I?
Kind of like squints at you. I think you are.
Try again.
Never mind. I don't even want to know what weird things you do anymore. All right. I have things to like write down and do. Can you leave before you say something else that just reminds me of my own mortality? God.
Don't worry. We're the ones dealing with the existential threats here. You'll be fine.
Yeah, you're leaving me with an existential crisis. Fuck.
Don't think about it too hard. Anyways, see ya. Perfect form for that.
That's writing. Alright. Give me like a single second. I'm grabbing my food.
You got it.
I love fucking around with this guy.
Oh yeah, it's great. And then we return to meat, and shit gets real fucking heavy.
I don't know. Stiebel Sharp and the cobblestones kind of.
was
I
pretty
don't
great.
think you can fight him.
Mm.
Oh, you might want to erase the Stiebel Sharp. Whoever was drawing them.
Whoever drew the Schneebel Schnupp, you got 5 seconds to get rid of him.
Control Z to erase them out.
I could just individually click on each component and delete button.
That dog does look like a Schneebel Schnupp, though.
He does.
It's got long dog Schneebel Schnupp energy.
There's a. As I was explaining it, I was like, "There's a dog in the cobblestone." My brain, I was looking, I was like, "There's a dog in the
What the
cobblestone."
hell? Holy shit.
Who put a dog in the cobblestone?
You said it like so out of nowhere too.
It's so confusing, yeah.
It's the ADHD. I'm just looking. I'm like, hold the fucking phone. There's a dog in
Listening
the
to the
cobblestone.
conversation, but also seeing that there's a dog in the cobblestone.
There's a dog in the cobblestone.
Who put him in there? I need to speak to the architects. Why did they put a dog in the cobblestone?
Wait, what the? Dude, my brain is stupid. I grabbed my food, took it out of the bag, and left the bag.
I also just really like saying there's a dog in the cobblestone.
That is pretty great.
It's satisfying to say.
That's a clip if I ever heard it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's so good that I had my good mic on for it.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful, powerful, even.
Wonder if there's any other dogs in the cobblestone around here.
There's at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're
I mean, like in the
duplicated.
different cobblestones.
Oh, I see. No, I think they're all duplicated.
I'm talking about like the different textures. Like, how many hidden
I
dogs
see.
are there?
How many hidden dogs are in this cobblestone right now? Oh, I see what you're saying.
I'm not seeing any others. Oh, that's a destroyed building. I have no connection.
That was, things happen, and sometimes it's
didn't
our
do that.
fault, sometimes it's not.
Wait a
There was,
second.
it was Sparky down there. You know?
What the heck?
Also, there's a secret Dawkin on the map if you can find him.
Find him and destroy him.
And a secret angel. Just hanging
Nice.
out.
Fail.
You're the angel.
The...
Here's
There's two
Vulcan.
veils on the map.
Is there one at the northeast and southwest?
Yep.
And also, the dog in the wall was not a wall, it's actually the cobblestone pathway on the ground.
Hmm.
That means there are way more dogs than just that wall.
There are many dogs in the
Hidden
cobbles.
within the cobblestone.
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere.
Yeah, there's also the angel.
Yep.
Not anymore. I can't delete him.
Oh wait, is this? I just realized, is this guy
Yeah.
like
So.
leader
Alright.
of the
Finally, I return.
expedition?
Oh yes.
Let's go.
Who? Lucas?
Yeah, Lucas.
I
Leader
do
of the
not-
expedition.
I think so.
He's
I'm
the
not
leader
sure.
of the research guild.
Yeah.
Oh, the leader of the Expeditioners Guild is Ken.
Yeah.
What in the world?
Speaking of which,
Oh.
I'm gonna go stop by and start fucking with the clerics. I haven't done that in years.
All right, for the purposes of everyone else in here, do it real quick. What are you doing?
Wait,
Actually, yeah, never mind. I won't do that. I have no reason to go in. I'll make your life easy. I'm gonna get the money and go home.
Okay.
Go to the ruins.
Yep. Go, Ken, get money, go to the ruins. And then all three of you guys meet up. Just on like the road to town.
52k, right?
Yep.
52k.
when you're working on things at the place underground,
Oh yeah. Can I roll for them doing research on Soul Sight?
Oh yeah. Let's see. Give me Oh, are they not on the map?
I got navigated to them.
Okay, just give me some rolls.
All right. With advantage since they got the two of them bonking heads.
Mm-hmm.
Double 19s.
Yeah.
Let's see. Soul. Or it wasn't Soul Sight, it was Mana Sight, wasn't it?
Yeah, Mana Sight. There we go. Rain.
Alright. And then you have the power word for sight already, I believe, right? Matora, yeah. Alright.
Yep.
With some time, you can make it. You just need, let's see, what level is this? 5th? I think that would be like probably like a week. Yeah, say go a week or two.
Got it.
Okay. Oh, the fucking music died.
Ooh. Just make them leave and then rejoin.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I bet you this.
No.
No?
Make them leave and rejoin.
Okay.
I can literally see the console here. Trust me.
Okay. I thought it was
I think the audio the stream dropped or something. YouTube was like, no more.
There we go. Alright, there we go.
Boom.
Boom. Bop. Bim. Bow.
Bam. Oh.
It's really hard to test those edge cases.
Yeah. Alright. I think we need to go and deal with another certain something that's happening.
Oh, for fucking it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. So.
Just lay it on me.
Is what day is it right now? It's the 26th. It's pretty much the morning. Still nighttime, technically. Dawkin,
Mm.
your vision once again comes to, and you are standing outside looking up the ravine, sort of towards like the night sky, and like the beating of your head, screaming words to like just kill and slaughter anything that you see. But it's also a name constantly like pulsing in your head over and over. And that name is Behemoth.
Oh. Okay.
And it's almost like it's being told to you, but it's also like it's being said thousands of times, like this thing's insane, and just repeating its like own name. But as your vision kind of clears, you look at one hand and it is covered in blood, and you look at your other hand and your axe, and it is stained with more than just blood. There is gristle, there is bone, and as you look behind you, there is a trail that you have left behind of just destruction.
How far out of the, like, away from the cult area am I?
You are outside under the night sky. You're sort of near where your airship is. You're not up to it, though. So that you probably got like 50, 60 feet to the airship.
So Dawkin would hear the name Behemoth in his head, just
Yeah.
like screaming out in like madness.
Yeah, of course, it's
Essentially, right?
slowly fading. Yeah.
And so Dawkin would take a knee before even looking at his hands and just like breathe like slow to like steady his mind.
Mm-hmm.
And then as he kind of steadies himself, he would look at his hands and look at the axe. And he would slowly, like you said, turn back and see just destruction and carnage in the wake. And he would slowly stand, just soaked in blood, I assume, and
Yeah.
like viscera.
Yeah.
And against his better judgment, he would turn and... By the way, I did write the sigils down before
Yeah.
anything
No,
happened.
yeah, you did.
Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that we clarified that. But
Yeah.
he would turn around and like, against his better judgment, he would walk back to the cult area, following. And I visualize like the trail that is left follows the exact path that the cult would normally take.
Mm-hmm.
And so he follows the
sorry.
same path. No, you're good. And so he follows the same path, and yeah.
Yeah, along the way. While you do see like marks of like fighting, it appears to be marks of one person. That they are almost like fighting just the world around them. There's just scrapes in the ground. There's just gashes through everything. And there are just like almost like claw marks across the walls as you begin to descend down, leaving just huge trails of broken rock. And as you step down, following the door that was once closed and had the nice insignia on it is blasted outwards, broken to pieces, and looking down into this place that was the place that you grew up, And it was also the place that you had just won over. You see not your brethrens looking back to greet you, but instead their bodies.
Just completely eviscerated and
On the ground.
destroyed.
Yep.
Demolished, hacked to pieces.
Nothing left.
While he looks upon this, and he's walking in, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
He would check his bag and see if his grenades and like the equipment that he had, or is that's still there, right?
Yeah, that's still there.
Okay. Yeah. So he would check and just make sure as he like slots the axe, back on his back. He would look, and you know he's not a stupid man.
Mm-hmm.
He would know it was him that did this.
Yeah.
And so he would see the carnage that he wrought and just go through, and I would assume that as he makes his way through, there are no survivors
No, there's nothing.
at all. Not a man, woman, or child is left alive. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. And so as he's doing that, he's slowly reading off like the tenets of Zyd, the cult of the dragon god. He's slowly reading off the tenets, and speaking like funerary, like a funerary battle rite almost. And like, if anybody was there with him, you'd see like this. At points, he's like shell shocked. At other points, he looks like furious because not a single one could have, like, none of them could stop him. Nobody could take him.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like tears of sadness just like well over him, specifically as he walks down and he sees the mutilated corpse of his doctore, the woman who raised him, who believed in him, who trained him to fight, who said he was the chosen of Zyd Harut, that he was special, that he would lead this cult into a new era. And then he continues forward, and he would weep at that, like he would actually cry, and he would take her body and put her into the fire. God damn it. And then he would find the corpse of his friend, the one who saved him from the Oz and Fierne, all those years ago, and he would weep and speak the funerary rites over them as well, and he would take his body and throw him into the lava as well. And he would collect like tokens of them and like remembrances of them, and he would also collect like he would collect their belt buckles specifically, like the keys that they had. He would take them, and he would take the he would go through the Doctori's room and take anything of importance, and he would go back down into that cave structure just to see if there's if anything has changed at all.
As you would go down there.
And he's like stealing his mind. He's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me find the map. There it is. The like statue that you had previously walked in like through has been like toppled. There are scratch marks across the ground, going all the way from that head to where you come from. The only thing that has changed about the skeleton before you is that the shackles on him now glow and like pulse, but like slowly or clearly dimming with a purple light.
Okay. Like something is actively restraining the dragon.
Yeah.
Okay. From this distance, he's not getting any closer. From this distance, would he be able to tell if that's dragon steel that's chained this dragon down?
It's not. Mm-mm.
Okay. It's just normal steel. Okay. Dawkin would look at the dragon, and for the first time, like towards a dragon specifically, he would feel like a contempt, like a hatred. The same hatred he felt when he massacred his entire family, essentially. And he will look at the dragon's corpse, and he will say,
None will find you now.
and he'll reach into his bag and pull out like 5 grenades. And he will essentially, if he can, he'd weaken the fucking walls or anything like that, and he would essentially fucking blast this entire room and collapse it in, and destroy it so that nobody else could find this ever again. Because he's gotten what he needs. He has the runes, and so he's just going to collapse this building in.
Okay. You place them in areas that, with your dwarven nature, know how to properly weaken things. Take them out, one by one, set them off, and I assume you walk out as the room behind you collapses. Yeah. And as you leave, you would feel just that, like, hatred just beating at your back as you walk out.
Yeah, and as he feels that waft of hatred, like, his muscles will tense, and he'll just tighten up in, like, a furious rage, and with this, like, metallic hand, he'll just fucking beat at the wall until, like, the stone is shattered, and it's breaking away. And he'll take another grenade, and as he's walking out of the Doctori's room, he will blast this room shut, and he will go through every single room with all of his grenades, and he will collapse the entire structure so that nobody can find this place again, that it will be buried forever.
All right. And as you walk out of the cult back to the ravine, with the night sky above, and the moon now just beginning to kind of crest a little bit over, like, where you wouldn't be able to see it anymore. Everyone that is outside right now, so everyone else in the party as well, would see almost like a lens of a odd tan color pass over the moon and slightly cover it, like as if there was literally a lens over this thing. And the night sky would gain an odd color. And then that's where we will end the session.
Oh, fucking god damn it, he's got the moon!
Dang you, Dr. Robotnik. Stealing the moon again.
I'm sorry, Father.
Hey man, we can talk about it after session. No, I'm not mad. Like, I'm not even upset. Yeah, I think it's interesting, and it'll definitely be something to talk about after session, like in my thoughts and shit like that. But that was awesome. That was a lot of fun.
Woo.
My side was really heavy.
Look at explosions.
Yeah, my side was really heavy, so if that was a little too heavy, I apologize.
Nah, dude, that was badass. Freaking the Mortal Kombat on
Um,
the bridge or the platform?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was actually fucking sick.
It was.
Sumo wrestling.
That was so cool. And the chat with Eol, I thought was really interesting as well.
Oh
Just
yeah.
like
Yeah.
getting that clarification was awesome.
Oh yeah.
I was not expecting this, by the way, at all. So
Hey man, I was hoping it wouldn't happen.
I knew as soon as he saw it, he was gonna touch it. Like as instantly. Like, okay, out of character. And again, this definitely we'll talk more about this after. But out of character, I definitely was like, I shouldn't touch this at all. Like, this is a terrible idea. But I was like, in character, Dawkin would definitely like go up to this thing and be like, "Oh damn, you poor thing," because he was planning like just to like spill the beans. He was planning on like breaking the shackles. And like being like you're free now, like you can leave, but he touched the skull and he's not a very wise man, so
Yeah.
it got him, you know.
Well, let me tell you one thing at the very least. Out of character. Now that that thing is buried, releasing it would have been the worst thing for this campaign.
Yeah, I figured that would have been very bad. As
So
well.
what? Wait, what exactly is this then?
Buried, that's what it is.
It's like, yeah, I think some of us are missing context.
Yeah, here. I'll talk a little bit at like off stream about it.
Oh, yeah.
But that's where we'll end it. Sadly, we still don't have Crom next Sunday. He sent me a message. So
Damn, man.
yeah. At the
Oh,
very
man.
least, I don't think you guys will be fighting Gamma next session.
No, we gotta
You'll
fly to
you'll
the moon.
yeah. You guys will probably be getting down to him though. Assuming that's what you guys are gonna be doing, you could do whatever. Honestly,
I mean, we technically still have 6 days.
you do still have 6 days, so you got time to prep.
Actually, wait.
Well, actually, I think you guys have like. Yeah, no, you got.
Actually, the time limit was based on Dawkins' journey, so
Yeah,
we
they
only
said about a week, so.
said 7 days to Tiberius, but technically it's like there's limit's weird.
The 7th day was, or saying 7 days was on the 25th. So, the session ended all at the same time on the 26th. So only 1 day has passed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Man, dude. I'm having such regrets right now about the seed. I
Why?
should have put it in the pod and then planted it.
I wanted
Oh.
to say that to you,
Ah!
but I didn't. I was like, I'm not there. I can't say it to him because I would totally be like, make that thing eat that shit.
I
No.
realized that like halfway through. I'm like, oh wait a minute, it's growing already. What would have happened if I put it in the pod? No!
Wait, I don't think Vale ever asked about the pod. Actually,
No one
actually, I
mentioned
never
it.
asked about it either.
Fucking A.
Oh, that was a good stream.
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully, next session will not be,
So heavy.
so
That was
heavy,
so-
and
yeah.
also not split up. Ideally, you two will
Yeah.
be reconvening, because
Yeah.
Tara's found what she needs. You got your stuff done, and then you guys will probably be doing stuff next session. So,
Okay.
I will, or we will see all of you next Sunday. Thank you for coming by.
See ya.
Bye bye.
See y'all. Bye bye.